this is Christine Bertram, and I am coming to you live from the Hive here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Whoop, whoop. We are here for another game night. I'm so excited that we're going to be doing the Lily Pond Lane cards with you guys tonight. I have heard a lot of people say that they had no interest in doing the Lily Pond cards or doing anything with them. And then as soon as you start to see ideas made with the stamps or the designer paper or the dies, then all of a sudden your mind switches. And that happened a lot yesterday too, when I did the Mediterranean Blooms card for Share, Create, Inspire. All right, honey, you're making your way through here. I know. Okay, you guys can't see her, but she's going through. Okay, so I have my laptop here, and I did not want to risk her stepping all over my keyboard. So, all right. A lot of you are now starting to fall a little bit in love with Lily Pond and also Mediterranean Blooms, which is super awesome, and that is fun. I am going to say hi really quick to everybody that's here. So many people already. Hi, Penny Powell. 2 more days, not even. My flight is at 5:45 tomorrow morning. So, and then I will be there, and then now we're down to a day and a half. Yay. Hi, Angela Knutson. Yes, good luck to everybody with our lucky numbers tonight. Hi, Sandy Wicklander. Hi, Tyra. Long time no talk. Your first time and you're ready. Awesome. Yes, everybody should have their lucky numbers ready to go so that when we play our first game, you guys have them. There's Amy Lang Lois. Yay. There's Angelique. Hi, Trish Fagley. Hi, Sherry Martin. And there is Faye Godby. Hi, Sherry Everett and Donna Grushke and Mary Lemke. Yay. Hi, Shelly and Susan Ray Hendricks. Hi, Randy. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Jamie and Barbara Tyler's watching. Hi, Pat Settle. There's Mimi. Mimi! Kelly's here. So, did Kelly see an email from Mimi?
Yes.
Or a text? Okay, good. Yes. Mimi, she saw your text or the email. So, she's going to be reaching out, right? Yep.
Well.
She's like, yep. So, I'm just making sure you guys are connected. So, yay to that. Hi, Jean Terwilliger. Hi, Lynn Beasley. Hi, Sarah Mitchell. And there's Sherry Stewart. Hi, Becky Gandolfo. Becky, I know I still owe you a list. Don't worry. I didn't forget. I'm working on it. All right. There's Georgine. Yay. Hi, Marie. Hi, Carrie White. Hi, Sandy Coy Emery. Oh, Karen Stagg. Hi, Christina Heiser. Yay. Hi, Francis. And there's Connie and Linda. Whoop, whoop. Okay, well, the gang is rocking and rolling in. You guys, Kelly is here as well. Kelly is going to be helping people. What was that? Oh, she's going to pop in. There she is. So, you guys, if you don't know Kelly, this is my cousin Kelly. She helps me out. She also does the paper pumpkin classes once a month for us.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now,
I know,
yeah.
it's coming fast.
It always comes by fast. It's crazy.
Time goes by.
So Kelly helps me tonight, and she's helped me for every single game night since May of 2020, which is amazing because what happens is if you're not with us tonight, people had some things that came up. There are unavoidable things, and just because you can't be here doesn't mean that you can't win. And I have never been the person that says, oh, you're not participating, you're not live with me, you don't get prizes. No, I don't like to be like that. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Tammy Steckling. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Susan. Hi, Dan. Hi, Karen Forward. Oh, man, lots of you guys rolling in. So what happens if there are, let's see how many people did game night tonight or registered. There, I believe, are 51 people. With me is 52, but I didn't put numbers in.
There's a cat on my chair.
Of course there. Of course there. You guys, I don't know if you can see that.
Oh yeah, you can sit and it's like.
And there is a little honey on the chair. So
honey.
when we find honey on a chair, we just, you want to stick it, yeah.
I'll sit.
She'll sit somewhere else. That's what happens, you guys. We don't have the heart to move cats out of their chairs when we're looking for a chair. That's all right. So if people are not here with us, it is okay. Kelly, that's why Kelly's here. She helps watch numbers. And also it gives us a good idea of when somebody's getting close that we can slow it down a little bit and let that catch up because you guys are about going to be 10 to 40 seconds behind us. Just know that if you do get advertisements or commercials, you could always skip past them, hit the skip button right away, and then you can always catch the video up by moving the line on your video forward. So that is always good to go. Okay, so I'm looking for my video. I wonder if the best way for me to find this is going to be in the link on my email that I sent. Okay, I'm gonna do roll call really quick, because then once I do roll call, I keep track of all of the registrations for game night in a spreadsheet in my computer. And that helps me because I otherwise would have numbers all over. And then it makes it really easy for Kelly to track where everybody's at. So I'm gonna be doing roll call here really quick. And then I'm gonna hand the computer over to Kelly so she has it. And I'm looking for, there it is, Lily Pond Lane. And you guys, one of the things that happened with having to schedule videos is I've been getting the links ahead of time. Did you guys notice that? I've got the links for all the videos before the class starts now, and I'm able to put those into the emails to you guys, and so that's pretty cool. All right, so here we are. And I need to sign in to see the video, so let's see if I can sign in. Okay, so first on our list, we have Sandy Coy Emery, and then we have Jenna Helms, Faye Godby, Trisha Fagley, Donna Grushke, Shirley Malarkey, Sherry Everett, Carmen Melendez, who is in Puerto Rico, yay, Karen Woods, Jeannie Parker, Sandy Wicklander, Ruth Nicholson, Carmen Sanders, Christina Heiser, Susan Bellamy, Sherry Stewart, Phyllis Oderman, Christy Wiltshire, Sarah Mitchell, Barbara Godby, Karen Stagg, Lynn Beasley, Debbie Gast, Shelley Cooper, Frances Rodriguez, Helen Chase, Pat Settle, Kathleen Ketterman, Judy Sharp, Susan Wormley, Judy Dean, Karen Forward, Deb Norman, Feline Mays, Pat Fleming, Pam Leahy, Susan Ray Hendricks, Mary Jo Stoll, Tammy Steckling, Linda Hunt, Mo Stites, Amy Langlois, Lori Baxter, Vicki Rodriguez, Angelique McClendon, Mary Lemke, Jean Terwilliger, Christina Heiser, Pam Newhauser, Jill Butzine, Angela Knutson, and Tyra Marshall. Yay! That is quite the list. I like to give a shout out to everybody who registered for this class. They are supporting me by taking classes via getting kits from me. And in this case, it's a product-based class, so it included ribbon and embellishments and paper, and that also supports my sales that I have through Stampin' Up. So, all right, I'm going to save this and give it over to Kelly. So just so you know, it's right here. Okay. I also pulled the door prizes. And so I'm going to hand this to you. If you need to plug it in, the cord is over there. Here is the mouse.
Are these needing to be photographed?
Yes.
Okay.
They all need to be photographed, and I don't know how it'll work.
I'll do my best.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so yay. All right, now I lost my computer, so let's just see if I can figure out how to get, there it is. Yay. All right, don't forget to hit the like button, you guys. And I'm doing that right now. And then I can get back into my chat. A lot of you are here. And again, I want to thank everybody who does take classes with me via getting kits. I do appreciate it. It allows me to continue doing all the crazy that I do. All the designing, all the kitting, all the fun. My helpers are amazing. I couldn't do this without them. And they love to help because they know how much inspiration and creativity and joy it brings to other people. So yay! Carmen. So what happened is, Carmen Sanders, I needed to get numbers for you. So I looked at your numbers from 2 times ago, and that is what I used for them. They're on the Google form. You have them, I think. Okay, so Carmen Sanders, if you're watching right now, Kelly is going to be on Facebook Messenger on my computer, right? You can get to Facebook Messenger.
Yep.
Carmen, are you okay just corresponding with Kelly via my Facebook Messenger? Either send them to her right now, or I should say send them to my messenger and she'll find them, or I'm going to use the numbers that I just got from, I think you didn't participate in the last one, but the one before that. So I just didn't find them where they were. So, all right, what we're gonna do, Shelly loves the classes. Hi, Anna, or Ann, yay, come in late. No problem, we always say better late than never. Barbara Godby said her kit came in today, yay. Yes, Sandy Coy Emery, that frames and flowers DSP went out of stock, I believe, recently. It was on low inventory. And so when you said you were going to do the team pricing, I wasn't sure if you were going to be able to get it. So if you want to change to be regular pricing to get the frames and flowers paper, no problem. Or you could check the inventory status report to find out if there's a date when they're going to be back in stock so that you could potentially wait and get it when it gets back in stock. Okay, so we have a little strategy tonight. Kelly and I talked a little bit before we started that I have Kelly here till 8:15, which is about 2 hours. She has the kiddos at home tonight, and she needs to get home to them. And we have 5 cards. Normally, we don't have 5 cards. Normally, we have 4 cards. I'm just making room here for her to get in here. So normally, we have 4 cards. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a card first, and then we're going to play 2 games. Right? And then we're gonna make a card and play 2 games, make a 3rd card and then play the 5th game, and then we're gonna make the last 2 cards. And by that time, if Kelly needs to skedaddle, then she can always go home and get on her way so that she can be home at a respectable time. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh, you have some. It's okay. Perfect. All right. And Faye said that hers came today. Wow. Very good. So Kelly, if you, when you have a moment, you could just message Carmen Sanders and tell her what her numbers are, that would be awesome. And it can be any time in the before we're done with the next card or before we're done with the first card. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna make a card first to get started, and what we'll do is make a little room for that. I do like to call this out ahead of time. I pulled because I might forget. I pulled the monthly creative challenge names for June, the class card challenge names for June, the mystery card night people who put their cards in, I pulled those names, and I pulled the share, create, inspire cards. So we're going to do some drawings for the things from, oh, there's a squirrel, you guys. I love it. Hang on. Squirrel. Look at that. That's literally a squirrel. And he's staring, you guys.
He wants to make cards.
He wants to make cards. Like, that is total distraction. That is when you say squirrel. That is why they say squirrel. I wish the cats were over here. Oh, I don't. Actually, they would be like bulldozing everything over here. So I'm putting this out there into the universe so that you guys can help me remember. We need to do a drawing for those 4 things. Plus, on top of it, we're going to pull a few more names for people who participated in the class tonight. And I'm going to pull some door prize names for those who filled out the door prize form. And I pulled that around 11 o'clock last night. So that is when I put that you needed to have it done by. And if you put it on there after, I didn't have it on there. So I apologize if your name didn't get pulled. All right. So, and I have a whole pile here of bundles. So I normally share what the bundles are ahead of time. And normally I only pick 5 of them. And then basically the 5 winners get to pick what they want, and the last person doesn't really have a choice. So I thought to myself, I had to get some extra paper for classes, and it allowed me to pick some extra half-off items while I was getting my paper purchased. And so what I did is I pulled about 10 bundles that I have in my vault. And that means that the first person to win is going to get to pick from all of them. And then the last person to win is still going to have about 5 choices. And I'm hopeful that the winners of the 5 different bundles will be able to get bundles that they don't currently have. And so it worked out perfectly. We had about 50 people that registered for this class. And I take $5 of everybody's registration to get the bundles, and that's perfect. So it worked out awesome that we have those bundles available, and we've got 5 winners. If we have a tie on the same game, we do a random number generator drawing, and then the runner-up will get, I think what I'll do is I will give the runner-up the option of getting a half-off bundle, or they can get, I have gems here. I have some extra gems that I had gotten from, I accidentally ordered too many. That happens, and now I use them as prizes. And so the runner-up would get to have their choice of gems or a half-off bundle. We'll go that route. So the other thing, too, is for those that are doing this the first time, we have, yes, Kathleen Ketterman, Kathleen didn't write her numbers down. She sent them in the card. Kathleen, hang on. I have your card right here, Kathleen. So the other thing is that if you win a bundle, then you've won a bundle and you don't have the opportunity to win a second bundle. We like to share the love, and generally everybody is always okay with that. But if you would happen to win a second game, you would get the option of, I think I would give you the option of a half-off bundle at the end, and let the other winners pick first, and then, or the gems. And so we'll figure that out as we go. I haven't ever had this many bundles available for looking through. So, but Kathleen Ketterman, you're so funny. You guys, Kathleen, I don't normally do this live, but we're going to do it live because I literally had your card right here. So Kathleen Ketterman, I hope you're paying attention. I'm going to tell you your numbers and everybody will know them so they can play along with your numbers too. All right, ready? 6, 21, 27, 13, and 28. And that is how you wrote them. I hope you caught that. I hope you caught that. And I didn't say it too fast. But you guys, this is what I have to show you. Kathleen sent her pretty purplicious card. And it looked, she decorated the envelope all pretty. And love it. Love it, love it. Little purple ribbon on there too. So very pretty card. Appreciate you sending that to me. So for everybody that did participate in the event with us tonight, you have either it's on the way or it's coming or it's here, one of the three. Hi, Anna Carter. You got a goodie bag, and in it was a full pack of the dappled dots, and there was a full roll of orange ribbon. I pulled mine that I've already started and worked with, and then you also would get a quarter pack of the designer series paper that is with the charming duck pond. And there's 12 different sheets in here, and they're all different. And I don't know if we completely used each one of them in the design, but we're close. And then you'll also have 5 kits as well. And then I want to show you in case, oh, you guys, we actually have every sheet here. So we can actually scroll through these. So for people who haven't seen the Charming Duck Pond paper yet, you can see all the different patterns that we have. All right. So these are the cards that we're going to be making. Again, there's 5 of them. Shelly said hers came yesterday. Wonderful. And Sandy used a random number generator for tonight. You hope it picked good numbers. And then, so we're going to be making these cards tonight. And this one is your little fun fold. And it's a really pretty one too. And then this one, and then that one. And I think what we'll do is we're going to start with an easier one. Maybe. I guess what we should maybe do is lay out the paper. That might help. So let's be strategic about this so that we have our 5 cards and you have the paper, and I believe everybody's paper is probably in the same order. So this one right here is utilized, I don't think at all. Okay, we're gonna set that off to the side. This one, we're gonna need some ducks, some quackers, and I do have a Vanna White here today helping me. And so, oh yeah, we don't need it quite yet, but I'm just gonna be cutting out so that we have which ones we need. Okay, so you do need this mama duck with her babies for this one. And then we will be using these 2 little, the big one and the other. Now, there are dies right here. And there is a die, if you ended up getting the die set and you want to use it, there are 2 ducks in here. There's also the foliage, and then this die is super cool. It's what we used to create the circle right there. So very cool. Sometimes though it's just as easy to cut it. But these, the little baby quacker and the mama, they go with that card. And then we have one, this one right here is the one facing this way, like that. All right, and then we need some of this foliage here. And this one right here is what is going to be used also for this one. So from this sheet right here, you're going to need to cut out a few things and set them off to the side. Either cut them while we talk and play games, or you can use the die cutting. All right, now I don't remember. Oh yeah, this one got used here, so I'm just going to set this pattern with this card. On the back side of this, there's orange. Aren't you glad you're here tonight? All right, this one, this pattern got used with this card. And then our frog goes here. And then this piece next, that was right after it, also goes with that card. And then we have, I'm looking, I don't think all of them were used. This guy right here also goes with this card. These ducks, this little set right here goes with this card. And this one goes with this one. I don't know if yep, I did use this one on this one. And what's this guy? I don't know if I used those. And I do realize that there's some orange there on the side. And it's going to be one of these other patterns, probably. Oh, that one, it's the same pattern. So this one, the back side here are the orange flowers. All right, so thanks for liking and sharing, Becky White. I appreciate it. You used the first sheet on the inside of the card. Let's see, that one is there. Oh, you're so correct. You're correct. Very good. Thank you so much, Sherry Stewart. That, ha ha ha. I totally missed that. You're right, that guy. Thank you, appreciate the assist there. So what does that leave then? Which was the inside here? There's two left. It's that one, which is that one. All right. So that left potentially this sheet, which I can't recall if I used that for anything. All right, I'm just gonna hold tight on this one. And maybe I didn't use it, and if I did use it, I'll find it as we go. So I'm gonna set this stuff off to the side for now. And I did wanna work on this one first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to line up the cards. This one, when you open it's the orange. And I'm gonna set that with this one. This is Peacock with the Vellum, which will be this one. This one is that guy over here. This is Peacock, must be this one. And then that is this one. Okay, so this was a little bit of organization so that we are not lost and confused laters. All right, okay, so I'm going to just strategize and set these on top of each other and move them off to the side for the moment. And we'll come back to them as we work on more cards. This is the one I want to focus on first. And this is your golden ticket. For anybody that doesn't work on the cards or finish them tonight, this little slip is going to be very handy for you because it has the name of the class. So if you're ever going through your emails, the name of the PDF, you could search your emails to get the PDF here, or the date is there. And what's good about the date is knowing that you can always go to my calendar of events on my website, and July 11th is there, and you can click on the event, and I have the link right there that says you can watch the replay, or you can watch this class on YouTube by clicking here. So as long as you have the date, you can easily find the video, or you can always look for it on the YouTube channel. That is the Cards by Christine YouTube channel. You use the first sheet on the inside of the card. Okay, I think we got that, hopefully. So, okay, don't lose that. All right, so this one is a little bit of a gatefold, and it's not so crazy actually. But I wanna start with that one, because it'll be a good warm-up. And when you open this card kit, it's gonna be the one that is, the panels go in like this. You just wanna make sure nothing kind of fell into the envelope and is hanging out at the bottom. And when you open this, it doesn't seem like there's a lot. I'll be honest with you. Normally when you open up card kits from me, you have tons of stuff. And with this one, it's kind of like, wow, that's all she put in here? It seems kind of wimpy. Well, that's because this one really gets the showcasing of the designer series paper. So I like to have my paper not rolling on top of each other, and then what I do is I go ahead and burnish it like that. And then they kind of just butt up nicely to each other. And then this is going to be your white piece for the inside. And then you have this peacock for the outside, and then you'll have a little label. The label's from the Stylish Shapes. And what we have to do is cut our paper. Now, I will tell you, Jolene did an amazing job, and she created a tutorial for us. And I want to show it to you. I got to get to my sent box. Hang on. I sent it out yesterday. So anybody who was signed up for the class should have gotten your tutorial yesterday. So there it is. And I'm going to pull it open here. She created really cool templates. So anybody that didn't get this class and is interested in getting the PDF tutorial, it's in my online store already. And what she's been doing is creating a lot of little grids for us. It says keep this area, and cut 1.5 from the edge, cut 1/2 inch from the bottom. So it's perfect. So you guys, she's been doing a phenomenal job. So good shout out to Jolene for her helping with the tutorials, you guys. All right, so these are the two pieces that we're going to utilize. And if we look at this frog section fits right there. It is this corner. And the section is a 4x3. And I'm pretty sure it's a 4x3. I can definitely just double check. But yes, I kept it at a 4x3. And so we're going to grab our trimmer out. And I think that what we're going to do is cut 3 inches first. So cut down at 3 inches. That gives us the height that we need. You can use this on your envelope flap if you would like to. And then we're going to cut it at 4. So a 4x3. Nice and easy numbers here. Yes, people are loving those grids. All right, so this is what now fits onto this peacock mat perfectly, right? So we get to see the frog. Now, based on the template, what it says here is cut a 1/2 inch off the bottom. So we're going to cut a 1/2 inch off the bottom. Oh, did they see something? Oh, yeah. So this is a scrap. And then what we want to do is cut 1.5 inch from the top. And that will give us 4 inches because the height that we're looking for is 4 inches. So we're going to cut this at 4. Or cutting 1.5 off. That could be used for something later. All right, from this now, we want 2.5 from this side and 2.5 from this side. So what I'll do is put this in my trimmer this way and cut 2.5. But I'm not worried about the middle section. I really want the right-hand section. So I'm going to flip it upside down and do 2.5 from this side. And then the middle section is what I don't need. Because in all honesty, you won't know that that middle section is missing. Okay? All right, so we're going to cut these basically as we go, I think. That might be the easiest thing. All right, so we can get a little bit glue happy. Let's glue our pieces of designer paper down. And I have 3 kittens in the room with me and Kelly. I don't think Kelly's going to jump up here, but the kittens might. So I have to keep that in the back of my mind to be more careful with the gluing because Tigger does a sneak attack sometimes. All right, I agree, Tyra. This paper is so pretty and cute. All right, so that is going here. So there's no mat behind it. For those that like a little bit of extra of a mat, you could always add maybe peach pie behind there. But look at that. You would never know that that middle section got kind of taken out because it still has a nice continuous flow to it. But then even once you add this on, you would never know that either. So we're going to grab, oh, those are little guys. I'm going to grab the big ones. And what I'll do is knowing that my cardstock is that high, I'm going to put 3 dimensionals right close to the edge there. And then I'm going to put 3 close to the edge here. And that should be enough. All right. So this one, the designer series paper does the trick on this. It really speaks loudly and makes the card come together. And it makes it look like our frog is hanging out on the lily pad, just doing his thing, waiting for a fly to come by. 2 flies got in the house today and Honey was after them. All right, so that's that. Isn't that cool? All right, so then we have some sentiments though. Down, Kelly, down. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think she'll be jumping any on here. No, she'll help me keep sure that the cats don't. All right. So I didn't have this guy in a block, so we're gonna grab another block. And the main color of ink that we used for this one is Pretty Peacock. And I honestly didn't put anything on the inside there. So I wonder, that won't look really good. So I'm not gonna use that. And I don't think that will look good either. And the question is, will that look dumb? I think that'll look dumb too. So I'm not gonna put any, I personally don't want to put any of that on there. So I wonder what this orange would look like. All right, well, we'll come back to that. So we're gonna put happy birthday, have a lovely day down here. And then the happy birthday goes right into the middle of our stylish shapes banner. Oh yeah, all right, that was good. Hi Polly Libby, I'm glad you got this bundle too. All right, little bit of ribbon. So we need tear and tape. I'm still contemplating what I want to do on the inside. I was looking at all the stamps. We really didn't use anything focal image related for stamps, but you could definitely stamp the frog, and then we could do the, maybe we'll do that. We will do that. We'll try it. We'll stamp the frog and peacock, and then what we'll do is a lily pad in peacock, and then we'll do the frog and granny apple. So I think that's our plan. So we'll do a little frog on the inside, and that would match nicely. So we need some ribbon. I don't know, maybe 4 inches. And put our little bit of tear and tape hanging out here on the end of our hand for later. This just gets folded in half. And right in the middle is perfect. Add a little tear and tape. This is where the small dimensionals come in handy. We'll put one on each side. I might just rip that off and put one more right there. All right, and then this can get put down right on the front of the card. Something like so. Make sure you're using your ribbon scissors. And I'm going to trim the first one here on the left a little bit shorter. And then the one behind it a little longer. There it is. All right, so we talked about this frog. So there's a lily pad. And there's a frog. And then there's a body. All right, little stamps. Let's grab some little stamp blocks here. And let's see what this looks like. We gotta see how cute this looks like on the paper actually. And this is called 2-step stamping, when you have an outline and then you do the inside. And we'll zoom in a little bit here and let's see what it looks like. I have a really juicy peacock here. The pad is just, it's brand new. Okay, that's cute. I can handle that. And then what we're gonna do is the lily pad here, if we stamp it full strength, you're not gonna really see the detail. So, oh man, that doesn't fit in there. Okay, so we're not gonna stamp that in there. And what we can do though, is we can use our Stella pen and drag the ink all around, and it will color the Do it right away. Don't let the ink dry too much. Just get in there right away and color that lily pad. All right? You could do a blender pen too for that. Then I think the frog will work though. So let's see what the frog, I'm gonna guess Granny Apple for the frog. Okay, let's see what it does. Hello, Deanne Dawn. Hi, Lori Baxter. All right. Whoa. So let's see if that works. That's not really pretty. Oh man. All right. We're going to redo that. We can redo this. So we're going to put our frog back here. This time we're going to stamp off because the granny was so dark. We lost a lot of detail. That's better. And then we can go back to do our coloring. Second strength on the granny for that frog made a difference. I'll show you here. You're at the eye doctor. Here's option 1. All right. And now here's option 2. And that might be blurry because it's so close. But what would you pick? A or B? 1 or 2? Remember that? And they're like, which one would you pick? I'm like, they look the same. How am I supposed to know? Okay. So we're going to go back here to have a lovely day. Perfect. All right, so let's zoom back out so you guys can see. We can just glue this in here. You might see this better. That dark frog, okay? Or the light frog. Definitely gonna go with the softer frog. And he's got a white belly apparently. So what you could do for that, if you want to, is take a little bit of your Stella and dip that right in, and you could give him a little bit of a green belly. All right, so I'm done with this. If you want to move that, we're done with all these things. You might want the light though to go in. Kelly's helping me, you guys. We got the frames and flowers, frames and I think it's frames and flowers or florets. The stamp is stacked done, and she's going to help photograph it. And we got Let's Just Stamp done, and we got 2 cards. 1 card done and 1 card almost done for the Country Woods Suite class next month. So we're working ahead. Yay. All right. There we go. We got our first one done, and it really, really wasn't that difficult. Got to do a little dusting, get the capper out of there. You'll have that, right? All right. Then we need some dapple dots, and these are the dapple dots. They're back in stock now.
Come back to that. You are using your old phone.
I am.
Correct. Okay.
So if you want to pull up the comments on your phone, if you want to pull up the YouTube comments on your phone, I'll give you my old phone for the photography. You guys, get this. My old phone takes better pictures for cards than my new phone or Kelly's new phone. Isn't that crazy? Both of our new phones just, like, they get washed out.
Great.
Yeah, they get washed out. It's so weird. You lose a lot of the good color. All right, the eye doctor. That's funny. Oh, so Tammy likes the frog card. Yay. All right. So we're going to do a game then, too.
2 games.
2 games. 2 scoops. 2 scoops. All right. So we're good then. We're going to do 2 games of lucky numbers. Now, how does that work? For those of you that have never done this before, what's going to happen, I have here, let me make a little space. We cut a part of catalog. Yes, we did. Shame on us. But we cut a part of catalog. And Kelly wrote numbers on these to put that both DNs have first names for their last names. Yes, both of your DNs have first names for their last names too. Yes. Hi, Jeannie Parker. And there's Tyra loves the card too. Yay, I'm glad you guys like it. Cute card. Good. So adorable. Good. So what we did is we have 30 numbers here. There's 30. So we cut these from the catalog, and Kelly numbered them all. And basically there's stamp sets, they're dies, whatever we found that were about the normal size that we pull things from. And numbers 1 through 30 are on here. And then what I'm going to do is flip them upside down and swirl them all around like I just don't care. And it's a song, you guys. And then I'm going to start calling numbers. All right. So I'm hopeful and crossing my fingers that everybody has their lucky numbers in front of them. Okay. That was the deal. You give me numbers, I log them and you log them so that when we're doing it. Now, if for any reason you're not watching and you're watching the replay, and you would win a bundle, we would save it to the end, and then I will get in touch with you to figure out which bundle you would like. For those that are here in person, I should say, here live with me, you guys can let me know what you want to pick from my stash here. And there's quite a few. And so I had mentioned earlier, in case you came in late, I have more here than what are going to be one. And that's because I had to stock up on some cardstock. I was getting low on some whites and all the normal colors, and we've got a lot of stuff coming up. So I bought some cardstock, and it allowed me to get some extra ones to put into the mix here. And so I'm gonna go through these, and for those that are playing along, just maybe make notes of the ones that you would like to win on a piece of paper next year, so I don't have to go through these all the time, because that will take extra time that we don't have for Kelly. So just be writing like notes of which ones you would like. So I have a collection from online exclusives and the new catalog. And so I'm going to start rolling through these. Hi, Maria Morales. I'm glad you like it too. Hi, Donna Grushki. Okay, so let me flip this down. So I have here, all right, a couple from the past online exclusives. Fluffiest Friends, Garden Meadow. I pulled in Citrus Blooms, which is from the annual catalog. And that's the one where it's ink, paper, scissors for this month. Now this is from the new online exclusives, the Sophisticated Sled, and all of these have matching dies. Here's an oldie one, Irresistible Blooms, but it's possible somebody doesn't have it. Changing Leaves is from the new online exclusives, so that has the hybrid embossing folder as well. Round We Go is from the new annual catalog. Adventurous Sky from the new annual catalog. Country Flowers from the new annual catalog. Inspiring Snapdragons, Friends for Life, and Seaside Wishes. Okay. Hopefully that makes that there would be a set for somebody that they don't have. The cat and the fluffiest friends. I totally agree. That cat is adorable, Cheryl. And for those of you who, what Cheryl's talking about is that cat right there. All right. So tons of bundles to pick from. So I'm very hopeful for the first person. Hi, Hunky. Gotta be careful. I don't want to roll your toes over, buddy. He's like, you already stepped on me once today, Mom. Well, it was an accident. It was just one little toe. So he's looking for a belly rub. All right. So hopefully you guys saw those. If for any reason you missed it and you don't know which one you want when it comes time that you win, I'll go through them again really quick. But how it works, especially for those that are new, I'm going to call a number. Let's say the first number is 17, and you picked 17. What you're going to want to do is in the comments section, type the letter S. And then the next number I call, let's say it's 20. You would put ST if you have it. And then the third number that I call that you have, STA. Fourth number then would be STAM. So every time you're writing the letters again until you have all 5 of your numbers, and then it's the word stamp. And Kelly's going to be watching too. She tells me to hold the phone and slow it down when she also realizes somebody has it. She won't say who it is, but she'll help clue me in that somebody's got it, so I kind of slow up, and that will give you guys time to catch up and tell me who won. And then I'll ask you to confirm your numbers as well, so that we can see that your numbers are all called. So hopefully that makes sense. It's not anything crazy or out of the ordinary. And so what I'm going to do is flip these all around and swirl them. What we'll do is we'll move this guy as well for the time being. Give us our whole space here. Plug in that phone because it was almost, oh, it's not almost dead. It's at 68%. We're good. Okay, so are you guys ready for the first number? All right, here we go. That one looks nice. Number 27. Number 27 is our wild ferns. Very nice. There's a little, lots of label dies in there that I like.
Alright, I need to get acclimated.
All right, Kelly's gonna get acclimated
Okay.
because
We
what
are-
she does is she highlights the numbers as we go.
There's too many people. That's such a good
That's
thing.
not not. There's never too many people. I think the most we've ever had for a game night was like 70 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is an average number, I would say. All right, that one looked nice. Okay, number three. Number three, the autumn leaves. Autumn leaves. We are going to be featuring the.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, it's Kelly's favorite everything is autumn. So we are going to be featuring autumn leaves, that stamp set, for the Wounded Warrior card benefit. So yay! All right, this one right here is going to be next. Number 8, Trusty Tools. Number 8 is Trusty Tools. And I know we don't have it yet, but hopefully you guys can have some of these numbers. This is number 25. Wanted to say, feel better soon. You're too kind. Celebrate, celebrate. All right. I'm going to go out and come back in. Oh, we've got some STs, awesome S's. Good, good. All right. Number 19 is the next number, Botanical Beauty. It's a background stamp. Number 19, Botanical Beauty. Number 22, one of my favorite numbers, Bright Skies. Number 22. That guy looks nice. Oh man, Sparkling Snowflakes, number 6. 6 it is. All right, so we're gonna put you there. I try to make my rows here. Number 6. I got an STA already.
No.
No, Kelly said we don't have a winner yet.
Oh.
We might be getting close. Well, Tammy Steckling's got an STA. So does Shelly Cooper. So we're going to do this guy here. Number 9. Number 9 is the next number. Crafting with you. Our favorite pastime is crafting, right? Ruth Nicholson has STAM. Very, very good. Oh, I see a Hunky Doodles coming this way. Oh man, here he comes. Here he comes. All right. You guys, he's trying to make his way over here.
He wants to win.
He wants to win. Number 18, the Sea Turtle. I've not used that stamp. I own it, but I have not used it yet. So it's I like it, but if you make a card with it and you use it, you've got to have that one. All right. Next number is 14, our Cheerful Daisies. Number 14. We featured this set for the May monthly class. I think we pulled in the stamp set to make a pretty vibrant summary card. Number 14 is the next number. How are we doing, Kelly?
I think.
Oh, Kelly says to hold the phone. Hold the phone. We have maybe a winner chicken dinner.
We may have a double.
We may have a double, 2 on top of it. Okay, well,
That last went fast.
Shelly Cooper.
There's a lot of numbers out there.
Shelly Cooper might.
Shelly Cooper.
Okay, are you seeing a Shelly Cooper?
I am saying that's a winner.
Okay, and a Ruth Nicholson.
And a Ruth Nicholson.
All right, so let's see between Shelly and Ruth. It's a showdown. We are going to say Shelly is number 1 and Ruth is number 2. So what we're going to do here is go to my randoms of the numbers of the generators, and we're going to put 2 in here. All right, so Shelly, you are number 1. Ruth are number 2. Shelly's already confirmed her numbers. 3, 9, 14, 19, 27. Very, very good. So what we're going to do, we're going to let the random number generator pick who the winner is. And if 1 appears, it'll be Shelly. If number 2 appears, it'll be Ruth. Whoever is the winner will get to pick from the bundles behind me. And then I will follow up with the other person after class or tomorrow morning to find out. At some point I'll follow up with them to find out if they'd like the opportunity for a half off bundle or if they'd like a pack of gems, and that's what we'll do. If they would happen to win though on a different game, then that would be a bundle that they win. And so we'd go that route and then they get a gem. So I think that's what we'll do. So Ruth already confirmed hers, and Ruth is a 3, a 14, 22, 25, and 8. So good job. All right. So here you go. Brrr, drum roll, drum roll. I'm going to hit generate, and it's going to change from 4 to a number. Okay. So number 2 scoops. All right. 2 scoops. So Ruth Nicholson, you would be the first winner. And Shelly Cooper, you're going to just maybe give me a heads up of if you're thinking you, and maybe we wait till the end, because if Shelly, if you do win on another game, you would win a bundle, and then you wouldn't necessarily want the half off bundle, then maybe you'd want the gems, and maybe you do want the half off bundle. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me. So maybe give me a heads up of what you're thinking you want, a half off bundle opportunity, or if you want the gems. And then, oh, we need sticky notes. They're over in the drop down so that you can put people's names on. And then Ruth, all right, so Ruth, you would get to pick a bundle, and then people who would have the opportunity for half off bundles, they would come at the end then. And there's lots of bundles, you guys. I'm pretty sure, and I even have more that I didn't put out. So we'll find something for everybody who wins. All right. So I'm gonna swirl these all up.
So that was Ruth.
That was Ruth N. You can just put Ruth N. I'll know.
And for the follow-up was Shelly?
Shelly Cooper, and you can make a post-it note for Shelly, and then I could put a note on it. So, all right, we're gonna swirl these. Are you guys ready? We're gonna start over. Again, we're doing a second game now. All right, and then what we'll do is we'll make
Back to it.
another card. Yep, Kelly, we're back to it. All right, so this one looks nice. Oh, that's our sea turtle. Interesting. Okay, he must like to be front and center. All right, sea turtle, number 18. Number 18, and I like it. All right, number 29 is a stamp set that says, hope you know. All right, it's for comfort, and it's got sunshine and brightens your day. Number 29. Number 29. I'm not sure, Lori Baxter, Ruth, changing leaves. Oh, perfect, you guys. So Ruth picked changing leaves. She picked it. So Lori Baxter, if you go up about 5 comments, Ruth did pick changing leaves. Congratulations to Ruth. Yay. All right. Ruth, I have this here for you. Boom. I'll set that off to the side, and that will be sent your way. All right, next one is number 20. Look at all the S's coming in. All right, number 20 is the graceful deer. Graceful deer. Oh dear. All right, graceful deer. Let's do this one. Number 13, our layering leaves. We featured that stamp set in the Meandering Meadow Stamp-a-Stack. And it was a carryover, if I'm not mistaken. Number 13, our lucky number 13. Let's do this guy. All right, oh, that's our Wild Ferns, number 27. Number 27. All right, Carmen Melendez is playing along. Yay, Carmen. All right, number 27. She didn't know how good her internet would be. All right, so let's do this one right here. He looks nice. Oh my goodness. This is our Fragrant Forest, number 17. Background stamp. Very nice. It fills up the whole card, and then all you'd have to do is add a label to it. Maybe some ribbon too. That was number 17. Did you guys, we picked all the background stamps that were in the catalog, so we're going to get some of those. Number 12 is our sketched plaid background stamp, number 12. Ooh, Tyra Marshall has STA. All right, Crafting with You is our number 9. Number 9. Sending you a handmade hug is a perfect saying for inside any card or on the outside. Let's do this guy. Okay, Enduring Beauty, number 24. And this one is one that comes with masks. And I realize right now that it has all these nice little sentiments. Holding you close, embrace the beauty of you. You mean so much to so many. Love endures all things. Very nice, very mushy, a little mushy.
Very mushy.
Very mushy, very mush, mush, mush. The kids would say mush, 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 mush. All right, let's go for this guy way on the bottom. Number 30. Merriest Trees. I was another carryover from the holiday catalog. I had to go pull this out. It accidentally got put in with my retired stuff. The box of retired. All right, so number 30. That is the next number. Let's do this one. Number 21, Courage and Faith. Be of good courage, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Very good, very good. Lots of leaves. Those leaves would also match the layering leaves. Number 21, I love it. Good job, yay. All right, let's swirl these around. We're going to do this guy. He is number 10. Oh, I think 10 is a hot number. Wow, if I recall, a lot of people picked number 10. And Kelly would be even able to tell us how many people picked number 10. There were quite a few. Okay, this is the hot air balloon set that carried over. Okay, the designer paper didn't carry over, but the stamp set did. So number 10. Oh man, Barbara Godby's got STAM. Okay.
There's 3 of them.
There's 3 people?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this guy right here. All right, Trusty Tools is number 8. Trusty Tools is number 8. We like our dad cards and our dad jokes, some more than others, I think. Kids generally not. But let's see. Kelly gave me I think she gave me that she's got a winner chicken dinner. Okay, so I'm going to hold the phone here for a moment. Christy Wilcher had STAM. I'm wondering who my lucky winner is. Let's let them take a moment to, I don't know. Oh, let's see here. Let that person catch up. Lots of STAs. So I bet, like, how many people had number 10?
I can go back. 1, 2, 9 of them.
9 people. Oh, that's like a fifth. Yeah. Okay.
And then number 8 had.
Number 8, Kelly.
The last one you called, number 8, had 12.
12 people that had
Yeah,
number 8.
It was clearing cards.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, Jeannie Part is. Do you say it was Jeannie P, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, Jeannie, we're waiting for you, my friend. You're a little behind the 8 ball, girlfriend. You just had STA. Just up here, you had ST. Kelly says that you gotta check your numbers here because you might have it, and we're gonna wait for you to catch up with your M and your P. You might have a slow internet connection. So. All right, I've been skunked so far. No numbers yet for Carmen Sanders. What? Oh, no. Oh. So hopefully that doesn't happen for the next 3 games, though. So right. Jeannie Parker, calling Jeannie Parker. Check your numbers, girlfriend. We're going to just hold the phone here.
Do you want me to check them so that you can...
I'm going to start pulling the stuff for the next card.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty certain.
Do you have fussy cutting?
I do have.
I'm caught up.
Yes. These little guys can get cut out for this card. And then if you want to just scroll through this pile, there'll be a couple more things in there.
Which?
Yes. Jeannie. You guys, I love it. So Jeannie has now STAM. She could be behind in the video. That is very true. So we're gonna let Jeannie catch up in the video, and that's what we do. We don't mind being patient, right? So what I'm gonna do though, while Jeannie catches up, is we're gonna start to work on this card next, which is fun. Now I like to show you guys ideas where I get my ideas from. I think she's on the live chat because she is following along.
Right.
As we're getting, she just might be behind. So I'm just going to show you guys the Charming Duck Pond in the catalog here. All right. This is the spread for the Charming Duck Pond. This is the card. Oh, Jenny Parker, you guys. She got it. STAMP. She put DTAMP first. I love it. She's so excited. She put a D. This card right here is the card that was used for the inspiration to make this card. All right, so you can see we have a similar layout, but different, right? That's where the catalog comes in handy for good casing. Casing is copying and share everything. It's a good starting point. And then from there, you guys can take your ideas and run wild with them. So Jeannie Parker, her numbers are 8 and 10 and 17 24 and 27. Congratulations to Miss Jeannie Parker from Muskegon, Michigan. Whoop, whoop. Good job, girlfriend. All right. So, Jeannie, I have a Post-it note that Kelly has written out. And when you have a moment, if you could tell us what you'd like for your prize, that would be awesome sauce. All right. So, let's look at this one and see what. Oh, was that 2 games? Or we only did
2 games.
That was 2 games. So now we're doing a card.
One
Okay.
card.
Okay, got it. Look at how fine Kelly did.
Oh,
She did a great job cutting that out, you guys. Woohoo. All right. Let's see what we have. You have bits and parts in here. So there's a die cut that has a little cattail on it. And it goes like that. And there should be 2 of those in here. There should be a little orangey flower, a little baby flower, orangey, a lily pad, a double lily pad. Oh man, I have a lily pad that has so they give me, my gals who do my kitting, they purposely give me the die cuts that have the edges missing, okay? So, and that's okay. And we have a flower, and that's okay because I want to show you how we can make it work. All right, if you ever get a die cut from us that is missing it, my helpers do not ever intend to do that, but...
Also, you might cut a die like that yourself.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. The whole thought is that just because it has a little part of it missing doesn't mean we can't work with it and alter it slightly to make it right. All right, so Jeannie Parker, she's on it. Good. All right, so Jeannie, we just need to know which bundle you want to pick for your prize. So I don't do this often, but I thought it would be awesome to actually use, and because you guys are getting a full 6x6 sheet, you could get the whole front of the card. So this actually does cover up the whole front and it doesn't leave a border. Now, if you don't like that and you would rather see a small border, you can cut your mat to be 5 1/4 by 4. They're your cards. You can alter them as you desire, but I'm going to cut this at 4 1/4, which is actually the full size of the front of the card. And then I'm going to cut it at 5 1/2, which is also the full size of the front of the card. And that leaves this little 1/2-inch strip, which I used on the inside of the card. And it leaves this, which isn't enough to do your envelope flap, but that's okay. Then this one right here, we need a size that is 3 1/2 by 2 5/8. So it's 2 5/8 wide, right? So 2 5/8 wide. Oh man, I should have cut that the other way. If you guys at home haven't cut yours yet, if you cut off this way first, you could use this for your envelope flap. I just realized it a little late because now to put this on my envelope flap, I would have to use the gray side. I was really picturing it going on like this, which would have been super cool, but that's how it goes. All right, so again, maybe cut your 3 1/2-inch first and then do your 2 5/8. It's okay. All right, Jeannie Parker wants the airplane stamp set, which is awesome. All right, this now should be the right size for on here, so you could dry fit this. You guys, we finally used some basic beige. We hadn't used that very much, and so it got utilized in here. It went very nicely with it. You should also have a white piece for the outside here and a white piece for your inside. So the inside, you could stamp whatever you want. I'm going to leave it blank and put this little strip on along the bottom. This can get flipped over and that can get, oh man, we're cutting up all the ducks. Okay, it's sad. We're gonna be covering up the ducks. It's okay though. They will be swimming in all their glory underneath. Hi, Carrie Engelbrecht. All right, so I'm just gonna run a little line of liquid glue along the bottom here. And that I don't risk going over the edge on my designer paper. All right, so that's gonna go on here like that. Now, at home, you guys could probably stamp first, right? You could stamp a sentiment, because then if you don't like it, you could always flip it over and re-stamp it before you glued it. But I'm gonna send whoever wins this a completed card with it glued in the inside. And so our cattails go right onto our basic beige, like that. And then this one goes right on here. Now, if for any reason the card base was smaller than really 4¼ by 5½, that is okay, not the end of the world. All you're gonna do is take your scissors. That side seems pretty good. I might just shim a little bit right there. And I can see here that we need a little bit more help. And I use my cardstock as a guide, and you could use your scissors. Now, the other thing too is if you don't like to use the scissors, you could easily put it in your trimmer and trim it off as well this way. And snip that off, and then you have it in a nice straight line and don't have to use your scissors. Sometimes people don't trust using their scissors, but that's gonna happen. Because my cutter upstairs, my big cutter, it shims it. It's like tapers it, I should say. All right. I'm so glad you liked the videos. Yay, Carrie, happy to hear that. This one goes here. All right, and then we need a little bit of tear-in tape along the back edge of this one. And we're gonna make our loop and our tail. Oh, Cindy Runtree is telling Jeannie Parker that if you're a little behind in your video, you guys can always refresh the screen and let it catch up. And so, like right now, there's like a little red bar, so this puts it backwards, but what you can do is you can take your bar and bring it all the way over to the edge, and then that refreshes it. And so that might help in case anybody gets a little behind because of the advertisements that sometimes pop up now. All right, so we're gonna do a little loop right about here. I'm gonna hook up with that tear-in tape, and I'm gonna do a smaller one, catch the tear-in tape, bring it back, y'all, catch the tear-in tape, and then bring it this way. And I'm going to go ahead and trim this right away. I'm gonna go like that. And I'm holding this with my finger back here so that it doesn't come undone. And I'm gonna use tear-in tape to help hold that down so that that doesn't come apart later in life. Oh man, I went crooked on this. Like, let's try this again. There it is, okay. All right, so that's good for that. And what we can do now, I'm gonna pop this up with dimensionals and put that right onto the front of the card. And this one calls for 8 in my book. All right, and then that goes on the front. Now it's not centered either. It is a little bit more to the right than it is to the left, but it is centered top to bottom. And that's because some of the cattails and the lily pads kind of hang over the edge. All right, so this is gonna go right about here. On this white piece, you're gonna stamp a sentiment. It can, hi Kenzie, there is a button below that says live. If it's a red dot, you are caught up. Otherwise, click on it to catch up. Good idea, good. All right, so
many things to know.
yeah, the things we learned together. So when you stamp this, you wanna stamp it more to the right than the left as well, because our duck and her quackers and the lily pads and the foliage take up a little bit on the left-hand side. So a little bit closer to the right, like that. Okay, and nothing else is stamped. So for those of you that did not get the Charming Duck Pond, but you got this class, you are gonna be so successful because you really could use whatever sentiments you want. And what I'm gonna do is put dimensionals on the right and liquid glue on the left, because that is flat back there, but it hangs over the edge here. And the part that's hanging over the edge, I want that popped up so it doesn't get like saggy middle syndrome. Like that is how that's gonna be. All right, so our duckers is going to be popped up as well, our mama duck and her quackers. So if she was gonna start a band, she could call herself Mama Duck, Mama Ducker and the Quackers. If Tigger and his kittens would start a band, Tyler and I are in a little battle. I said it would be Bigger Tigger and the Furry Lightning Bolts. And Tyler seems to think it would be Bigger Tigger and the fuzzy lightning bolts. And I said, no, it's gotta be furry because cats are furry. They're not fuzzy. Bears are fuzzy. So we started polling the audience, and it's about 50-50 right now. So I'm gonna take this and I'm just going to be strategic about this and round it a little bit and kind of swoop it like that, and nobody will ever know that it was missing part of the edge. It's okay. Like, life is fine.
Dang. Happy fussy cutting friends.
Okay. My Vanna White has helped me fussy cut all my stuff. Pain in the butt. And then what would I say if they were dies for it? What would you say? Would you have gotten the die cutter out and done it?
There actually were dies for it?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
Right here. I think,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's okay. I figured there were dies for the ducks, too.
Yeah, there were.
Yeah.
So you guys, I put a little piece of tear and tape here. Okay, Kelly doesn't mind. I thought you'd do a good job. And what we're gonna do, one of these, and it's gonna be coming up a little bit here. So be honest, I think like I'm gonna be strategic here. We're just gonna put a little glue dot. Oh, Jeannie Parker is caught up now. Good job, girlfriend. We're gonna put a little glue dot behind this one. Get out of here. And it's gonna be hanging out like this, right? And then I think what we'll do is grab another glue dot. I was thinking that my tear and tape would act as what's holding these down, but a glue dot works really nice. It fits in there good. This one's gonna be over here a little bit more. Don't push them down too hard yet because you can actually finagle them, excuse me, if you'd like to. And then our duckers here. I don't know if I'm gonna need this tear and tape, but we'll just set it there for now. All right, so we're gonna set her lightly like this. And then this one right here, the double ones, I'm gonna pop those up. Oh no, we're gonna recover the broadcast. I hope we recovered the broadcast.
If I went out to YouTube, would I be able to tell?
I just hit recover broadcast and it's still spinning. It's good. Okay, you guys, we had a slight error in the, like, I looked up and it said broadcasting error and I hit recover the broadcast. And so I don't know if you guys missed anything, but all we're doing is continuing to make the cards. So we're okay. Fingers crossed, we're back on track. So all I did was put the duck down with 2 dimensionals and then the lily pads here with 2. And this one's right about here. And I think we're just going to go something like that for this one. And then we have these other 2. And I have them both flat. So we're just gonna put a little bit of liquid glue on each one of them, like that. And we're going to have this one underneath up here, like that. And then we're gonna have this one come out like that. That's perfectly fine. And then these little dimensionals are the perfect size for putting behind our flowers. And you have one in Flirty and you have one in Peach Pie that are the same size or the same shape. And then this wee widow one also takes a dimensional of the little ones, and that one is hanging out on the lily pad down here. Boom. All right now. Okay, that came together nice. And we can Stella whatever we want. You could definitely Stella your flowers and your lily pads and your duck, Mama Quacker. Perfect. All right, then we need some of our dapple dots. I've got, how many do I have? Got 5 on here. Wow. Wow. Orange, you glad we're here today? So we want orange and pink. And we'll do a little orange-alicious one right in there. The brown one looks nice on here as well. Over there. And we'll do a big pinky right there. Push those down really good. You could, if you wanted, also put one right there on the base of our lily. And it's in pink and in orange. Look at that. Like, Then I might not put this one on though. Hang on, let's see. I think I will, but I'm gonna make it be a brown one and a small one. I'll put it right there. Perfect. I think I like the addition of the two on the lilies like that. And on our inside, we can glue this now. And I definitely like the idea of having them on the lily. So let me, before I forget, put it on there. All right, you guys like it. Another cute card. Okay, so it's not, I don't know if I ever in my life had made the designer paper the same size as the front of the card, but I was totally digging it. Totally digging it. Because I think what it did is it put more focus and attention on this middle part than on the border. So, boom. All right, now we have another one in the books. So, very nice, very nice. And that's my sample. Okay, so that goes here. Here's the other one. That one's the done one. Okay, perfect. And that's the done one. All right, so that's, again, a final look at what that looks like. That squirrel is still on the fence. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, he's tormenting us. Well, or just me maybe, but not really because I just noticed it now. All right. I said it with you. Yay. Angelique and I are thinking alike. All right. Kelly's ready for another one?
Ready?
Okay,
For another.
so I am a little bit saddened that I cut this paper the other way because I could have completely used this right here to be my envelope flap. And you know, if push comes to shove, you could probably still make that happen by marrying that up. And it's on the envelope anyways. I don't know if anybody would ever catch that seam is like that, but I might do that yet. So we'll set that off to the side. Very good. All right. Yes, Barbara likes it without the border too. And I don't generally ever not have a border. I usually do. All right. Let's swirl these up. Let's swirly, swirly, swirly. And we're gonna go this one first. Oh, our sparkling snowflakes, number 6. 6. Very good. Number 6. All right. Has somebody got the number 6? I haven't. There are some people. 6 is not a popular number.
Not a popular one, but there are a handful.
Well, good. I'm glad we got
Not even
6.
a handful. Okay, there's a handful.
Oh man, here's our sea turtles again.
But they weren't first this time.
They weren't first this time. There must be something that is drawing me to the sea turtles. You guys, I do like turtles. I do like turtles. I have this little guy right here. He's a sparkly little turtle. And so I do like turtles. And I don't think his back opens up. Nope. Okay. Found, oh, it does! I forgot that it does. Yep, it opens up. I'm glad there wasn't anything in there. Like I hit any gems or anything, but all right. Let's do this guy. Number 23.
What number is the turtles?
Turtles 18.
18.
18. All right, cutest cows.
And now what was cutest?
Number 23.
23.
23. 23.
I'm all caught up, guys.
The squirrel wanted you to join the fun. Exactly. Wanted to join. The squirrel wanted to join the fun. Yes, it sure did. Number 23. All right. Number 21. Courage and faith. Courage and faith. Number 26. Doggone friendly. I don't own this. It has lots of dogs on it.
Wait, you're not a dog person.
You guys, I can't say that I'm not a dog person. I'm just more of a cat person, right? Like, not that I don't like dogs. I like, if I ever got a dog, it would be a little Scotch Terrier.
Do you have dogs on the farm?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, farm dogs. Yeah, all they did was chase cars. So, number 26.
How long they lasted.
So, I like dogs. I'm not in love with dogs. So, can't say that I don't. I like cats. Oh, here's our number 17. 17. Fragrant Forest. I'm going to spread these apart, and we're going to go to this very bottom one right there. All right, number 8. Trusty Tools. Trusty Tools. We've got lots of S's. That's good. Number 22. Bright Skies. Number 22 is our Bright Skies. Do that guy. Oh, I think this is a first for us. Number 2.
Numero dos.
2 scoops of Raisin Bran and coffee with friends. 2 scoops. All right, number 2. Number 2. I think there's room up here for number 2. All right, very good, very good. I like number 2. And we have number 19, Botanical Beauty. Botanical Beauty. Very good. Number 19, Kelly says we're still good to go.
Don't even have
Oh man, here's a hot number, number 5. I feel like there's at least 8 to 10 people that have 5.
5 had 9.
9 people that had number 5. Okay, so Sandy Coy Emery has none so far. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go to this guy. Our number 29. Hope you know. Hope you know. Number 29. Number 29. Ready for another one?
For sure.
Okay, she says we can go again. Number 13. Lucky number 13. And I like it. Number 13, layering leaves. Layering leaves. We're good to do another one? Betcha. Okay. Nice. Number 4, lifetime of love. Forever and always. Amen. All right, number 4. We've got lots of STAs. I see them rocking and rolling in. Very good. We've got STs. I'm going to give you guys...
A little ketchup.
Kelly's catching up. We're going to just give her a moment. Oh, Katrina Heiser has STAM.
Yep, we got a couple.
Oh, we've got a couple STAMs. Anybody with STMP yet? No, I don't know. I don't think so.
So,
No? Okay, so we're going to do another one. Perfect. Okay, she says we don't have a winner yet. All right, so let's do this one. Number 25. Number 25. Wanted to say dies. Number 25.
those dies.
I like those dies too. Anytime that I can get words and then die cut them for you guys, or have my helpers die cut them, then you might not have to have stamps. So makes it easier to make cards. All right, Patricia Settle had STAM.
What was the number right before 25? Oh boy,
29? No, 26. So Kelly's question was what was right before 25? So
okay.
19, 13.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
good.
Patricia Settle has STAM. You think anybody got it with 25?
I don't think so.
No, you don't think so. Okay. So that means I should pull another number?
It does mean you should pull another number.
All right. I'm going to do this one right here. Best family ever, number 16. I don't know if we've had that one yet. So hopefully that means some people aren't skunked if they have 16. So number 16, there's lots of words in here. So
Okay,
this one,
so your computer had a large leg, and right before you pulled the number,
oh,
Pat Settle
oh,
shall have one on 25.
okay.
I
So
was like, what is going on?
we're holding the
All of a
phone.
sudden,
We're holding the phone for those that are watching. Kelly said we might not have needed. Yep, and look at this, you guys. So Patricia Settle has STAMP, and she will have it not with this. And so Patricia, just give us your numbers. We're holding the phone on number 16. As long as your numbers jive or match up with what we have here, we wouldn't have needed number 16. So we're gonna wait. And so, yes. So Lori Baxter, though, would have had stamp with 16. Because Lori Baxter says she has stamp as well. But if she has 16, then
16 would have been Helen Chase.
what? Oh, Lori Baxter, you're just saying we have a stamp. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Lori, I read that like you have stamp too. But, so we're going to give Patricia a moment to tell us her numbers. And I think the deal is we're going to do another game, right?
Yes.
This is our
That
third
would be-
game.
yep.
So we're going to do a fourth game. Okay, so I'm going to start mixing these up. I got STAs still coming in. Susan Bellamy finally had an S.
Ah, woohoo.
Good job, Susan. Not skunked. Yay. Yes, Susan, I know. There's a stamp. We got it. We got it. We're just waiting for Patricia to tell us her numbers. So I don't want to clear these away until we confirm Patricia's numbers. So Kelly's going to write up a little Post-it note, and you probably did her. Oh, she's on it. All right. So Patricia, your numbers, please. And then we're going to play another game, you guys. We're going to play our 4th game. Then we'll make a card. And then we will play our 5th game. And we should be right in line for Kelly to be on time for leaving. And you can still photograph cards, okay?
Yes, I'll do it while you're doing the card, because now I've got the fussy cutting.
Done. Okay, perfect. All right, perfect, perfect. Oh, here we go. Patricia Settle. Number 6, number 8, number 13, number 23, and 25. Yay! Lori Baxter was watching for us. I know, Lori. I caught that. Like, I reread your comment, and then it made sense. So sometimes the brain doesn't always connect with what it's reading. So, Patricia Settle. Yes, and when you look at comments really fast, you guys, I look down and up and down and up. I sometimes don't always, doesn't register. But yay, Patricia, congratulations. You can tell me what you would pick off of the pile of the bundles. That would be awesome. All right. I'm going to rock and roll with these. That one took a bit to get to.
It did. It was a slow start.
Slow start.
And then a hot burn.
And then a hot burn.
Then it started going fast.
All right. Yes. Congratulations to Patricia. All right. Are we ready, Kelly?
I am ready.
Okay. I'm going to pick a number. We're going to go with this guy right here. Woo! Number 20. Graceful Deer. Graceful Deer. How does that always seem to get crooked on me? All right. That's better. All right. Number 20. Number 20. All right. Let's do this guy. Oh, our autumn leaves. Oh, man. Kelly's going to be excited. Number 3. Number 3 it is. All right. Yes. Big congratulations to Patricia. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to stay hydrated. Let's do this one right here. All right. Number 12. Sketched plaid set. Number 12. Oh, Sandy Coy Emery is no longer skunked. So she has an S. I like it. I like it. All right. Let's do that one. Oh, our number 2. 2 scoops. 2 scoops. 2 scoops of Raisin Bran. Our Wild Ferns has made another appearance. Number 27. Number 27. Like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I tried so hard. I can't rise above it. All right. Oh, man. Number 15. Number 15. So Sincere. So this is the set that we used. Be grateful for what you have. That was what we used in that frame from the Stampin' Fun in the Sun, which I still have some left in case anybody is still looking for that. I have, well, I think we're down to single digits now, which is awesome. All right. We have number 7. Ooh, Lovely and Sweet was a carryover set. It was part of the Nature's Sweetness Sweet from last catalog, and that I also have cards left from that one, class or kits. All right. Oh, she picked Country Flowers. So we'll grab that for you in a moment, Pat, but I see it here, Country Flowers. All right, so number 7 was Lovely and Sweet. Kelly's grabbing it right now.
Country Flowers.
Jeannie Parker, 2 scoops of ice cream. You guys would probably rather have ice cream than Raisin Bran, right?
Yes.
All right, Layering Leaves is number 13. Sarah Mitchell's got STA. Like it, like it. Lots of STs rolling in. All right, number 13 is over here. 13. Let's do this guy. Number 11. That's a first time for tonight. Very good, very good. Number 11 is called Planted Paradise. Planted Paradise, number 11. Put you right there. Let's do this one. Our number 21. Number 21 is called Courage and Faith. Number 21. How are we doing?
We're hanging in there.
We're hanging in there. Okay. Can do another one then. Oh, here's our cutest cows. Number 23. They are cute. Can't deny them. Number 23. And another one.
Yeah.
And another one. And another one bites the dust. All right. Number 22. Choo-choo. Sprinkled with love. Bright skies. Donna Grushki and Kathleen have STA. I like it. 22. I've got a spot right there for that one. We still going?
Yep.
Okay, let's do this one. Oh, Botanical Beauty. Number 19.
You're just killing out that whole section.
Yeah, I really am. I'm heavy in that section. I gotta find room to put this. Oh, like this. 1920. All right, something like that. All right, our Crafting with You, number 9. Number 9, Kelly's giving me a nod. She's telling me that we probably have a winner chicken dinner here. So somebody will probably have it on the number 9. And I have a Sherry Stewart with STA. And Shelly Cooper's got STA. Susan Ray Hendricks has STA. Sherry Everett did. Tammy Steckling, STA. All right, I'm gonna hold the phone here until you guys have your camera or your videos catch up a little bit. And I will pull out the next card. And we'll work on this one next for those that are current with me. We're gonna pull out the one that looks like this, and it's going to say, hello, friend, you called. Tammy Steckling, STAM. Okay, she's a catching up. You guys should have all of these bits and parts in this one. You'll have these 2 little labels are from the Nested Essential Dies. Okay. You'll have 2 cattails that are partially, potentially not all there, but that's okay because we only need the ball part of it. Tammy Steckling, STAMP. All right, Tammy. Karen Stagg was really close too. She had STAM. So Tammy, if you could just tell us what your numbers are, that would be phenomenal. We'll do a cross check. You'll have 2 of the greenery ones that are from the Peacock, and then a little vellum square that will go behind all of that stuff. You should have a little strip like this where your designer paper will mat onto, and a white piece. All right, Tammy's here. She's got a 3, a 9, a 15, a 19, and a 22. That is a good stamp. Yay, congratulations to Tammy. Fabulous, fabulous. All right, so let's get these set off to the side. That is a good stamp. So Tammy, when you have a moment, you could let us know what you're wanting for your bundle. Yay. All right, we do need to do a little paper cutting. And the size on this is our normal size, actually. Our DSP here is actually 2 by 5 1/4. And that is a great size. And that's 2 and 5 1/4. And then this one is 5 1/4 by 4. Now, for those that like to be conservative with your paper, you could do a 1/2 inch strip here. And then you could also do, thank you, like a 2 inch strip here, or like a 1 3/4 here. And wow, that's little font.
Does it go bigger?
No, it doesn't. That's
Oh,
okay.
boy.
Oh man. So Kelly just swapped out phones with me, you guys. Look at that.
And it's black versus white.
Yeah, look at that little font. Woo, okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. So Kelly's gonna photograph some pictures for me real quick. If
Gotta
do,
get myself. No, I'll
do you
be good.
need the light or no? Here,
I'm
we
gonna
good?
see.
Okay. So what we're gonna do here is cut this one. Now we gotta make sure we remember that this is 5 1/4 by 2 wide. Now, because the pattern needs to go this way, we really can't use this one for our envelope, and that's okay. So we're gonna cut 2 here, and it's by 5 1/4. All right. Now you want to dry fit that. That should fit into this piece right here. Like that. All right, and the card is there. So it goes top to top, like end to end, and then you're basically gonna have two skinny strips on the sides. Could you show me the bundles, please? Oh, Tammy, I will maybe later when we get done making the card. There's about 8 of them left, so I'm gonna keep working on the card and then we'll get back to it. If you guys really wanted to save paper, you could always cut little strips off and just glue them on, but this basically gives you an 1/8 inch on each side, and then this is extra. And then on this one, it doesn't really matter the orientation. And this is where we were talking if you want to be strategic and potentially use this for your envelope flap. Really what you need is, this is just about a 1/2 inch, and this is 1 3/4. And it's by 5 1/4 tall. Yep, you can grab all that. Got it? Okay, so what do you want to do? Do you want to save some for your envelope flap? And I think still, if you cut this at 4 inches, you'll have enough for your envelope flap. So this right here could work for that envelope flap. Okay, and you're going to want this at 5 1/4. And this is going to be the bottom inside part. All right, so we should have the designer paper all cut now. And what we could do, there's just one thing again that gets stamped on here, and it's a little sentiment. So Hello Friend is very generic, and it can go for almost anything. And what we're looking for is an ink pad, which is right here. We got a hot mess going on. This one is stamped, I have it stamped in the center. You could put it a hair to the right if you want, just because the cattails kind of cover it up a little bit. So your call, like that. And that's it for stamping though. So very easy on this one too. So you just want to find a sentiment that would fit in there. And what we can do is glue some things. So we're going to flip this over, and we're going to flip that. So this will go along the bottom edge here. And then our designer paper will go onto the peacock mat here. And I like to keep the top flush, like this. Center it, so you have about the same margin on both sides. And then anything that hangs over, don't worry about it right now. And this orange is going to fit right down along the bottom. And it should go end to end. And then all you need to do is flip off any extra that you have in case the white is a little smaller. Now, if the white is bigger, then all you have to do is shim off some of the white and you're good to go there. Then what I would do is, this is actually glued flat on here, and we're going to glue that to the orange designer paper. Now, for those that want to be conservative, again, you could have cut a 1/2 inch strip, glue it down, and then a 1 3/4 glue it down, and then this would go in the middle. Now, for those that are going to glue it right on here like I'm doing, I just want to have my top flush. Make sure your flowers are going the right way, right? You don't want them upside down. And I'm making sure it's flush at the top, straight down the side, and then I'm going to flip it over. And if it's longer, I can always take my scissors and do the assist and cut off any hairs that are there. Now that I have that done, it's at a point where it can go right onto the card front like this, right? I don't remember if I burnished this or not, so I did. Okay, so now this will go down, and then our inside can also get glue. 42, no, that's blue. And we're gonna let our little fish swim away underneath the paper. And then that fits right onto the front of the card. So you did catch that there's 2 bags for that class too, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then this inside piece goes right in here, like that. That's the thing about liquid glue, is it lets you move around. All right, cattail action. So you may or may not have a full orange piece, or 2 full orange pieces, and that's okay. You really only need, from these orange pieces, the ball parts, or the I don't know, the cattail part. And I'm gonna cut off the top and the bottom here. And then this, to me, I don't need it, but I'm gonna cut off that little bit on the top, like that. So I left, that one was the left one and that one was the right one. What I'm gonna do is put a little bit of glue right on the cattail part. This one will make you really feel like you are performing surgery and you are a card surgeon. And if it's too much to do these little cattails, then maybe just leave them peacock. But I think it looks really cool to have it two-tone like that. So now that you've got one done, you know what you're doing. And you can go ahead and do that again on the second one. Now that was the right one. And this was the left one. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a little glue right on that one and that one. All right. Then Feline said that she picked terrible numbers this time. Good thing I don't play the lottery.
Very true.
Very true. I don't play the lottery either. Even when it's a lot, I don't even do it. I don't even think to do it. All right, so then that one goes there. All right, so now we've got our cattails in order. Perfect. Come back to here, and we're going to maneuver this. So I have been using vellum, even though it's technically retired. Vellum is a
What?
staple. Yeah, they retired vellum, 101856. I will never forget the number.
Is this intended to be in the top corner?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I would put it to the top.
Okay.
I'm going to continue to use vellum in my card making adventures because
It is
vellum is a
necessary.
staple to me. Exactly. And so I'm just going to set this down like this. Now you have to be careful with vellum because you don't want to put adhesive behind where you're going to see it. So what I'm going to do is first glue down my peacock label here.
I cannot believe they got rid of vellum.
Well, so they brought back some like greenery vellum that's part of the online exclusives, but it's not plain. And they might come back with a
Right.
smaller pack. I guess what I heard is people would buy a pack of it and they never buy another pack because they don't go through it very often.
Right.
So I get it, but I mean, I use vellum a lot.
Me too. I literally just said that in my last paper pumpkin class.
All right, so we're gonna grab, so that's glued onto the vellum. Again, the vellum is not glued down yet. And what we're gonna do is put some dimensionals behind our label here. And we're going to secure that then to the vellum. So that's going to be off to the right a little bit, maybe like that. Okay, now that I have that done, I can flip this over and I know where I can put my tear-in tape. I'm gonna use tear-in tape. You could use liquid glue, but I have found with liquid glue and vellum, sometimes it makes it be warpy curly, so I'm just gonna go like that. And we're gonna put one right there. And you don't have to worry about having go all the way to the edges, because you'll see it. So we're just gonna do this. And this little bit of vellum is enough to add a little like character to the card. So something like that. And then what I'm gonna do is grab the glue dots. And we're gonna put the glue dots at the base down here of these peacock ones. And along the top here, I am going to do this. I'm going to take and cut some skinny dimensionals here. Yes. Long skinny dimensionals, and they're gonna go right into the middle of the cattail area so that they're popped up like that. And then I cut that little guy in half. Yes, if you don't wanna go through the rigmarole of cutting these little baby dimensionals like this, you just use liquid glue. It's really okay. They can be flat, but I like the idea of having them popped up a little bit. All right. So now we've got enough adhesive on the back, I think, for this. And again, they're both the same. So one's gonna, I have the bottom one in line here with the vellum and off to the left a little bit. And then this one is, this guy needs to go in front of this. Oh, let's see here. He's gonna angle, one moment please. We're gonna pull him over like that, like that. Just gotta be careful that that edge, that doesn't go off the edge of the card. And then this one's gonna go up a little bit. Oh, it's stuck to my finger. So he's gonna go right like that. And then we're gonna pick him up, put that like that. Did you guys catch that? The one leaf went behind that one. That's how that went. All right. So that one leaf kind of went behind that one, and now we're good. And for this one, we are going to take a little orange ribbon and make an overhand knot with it. So this bordered ribbon here comes in all of the 5 in colors. And what we got, everybody got Peekaboo Peach because that matched all the cards.
Dang, girl, did you make enough cards?
Yeah, so the Stamp-a-Stack that we are doing called Frames and Flowers Stamp-a-Stack is 13 cards and 2 bags. We just couldn't stop.
They're all amazing.
Aren't they? I thought so too. I thought we did a really good job. It took us the entire day.
Of course it did.
Last Tuesday, it took us
Come on, my
the
friend.
entire day to design 13 cards and 2 bags. I'm there. Well, I don't know about this. My scissors got caught. And then it might be, oh, that'll be okay. All right, glue dot action though. Penny Powell, I'm ripping this off for you because it's finally done. And the glue dot is gonna go right at the middle of those and stick that right into that. Now, the light flashes. Did you notice that? I don't know, it's always done that. I'm gonna take another glue dot because this one's kind of popping up a little. I'm gonna stick that right underneath on that side. Good deal. Very nice. Then some dapple dots. And we've got a big peachy, a little brown one, a big brown one, a little pinky, and a little orangey. All right, Stella action. We can Stella our cattails. Definitely Stella those cattails.
Is this an Impera pack?
It is not. It is a pack of designer paper that has 3 sheets that are double-sided that are only one of each sheet, and then there's 3 sheets of die cut stuff. And those die cuts are all what you're seeing that
So
got
they
utilized.
are like laser cut.
They're laser cut, so people, all they have to do is pick, pop them out of the laser cut paper.
That's amazing. You guys.
So are you guys wanting to see
get the
what?
Stamp-a-Stack. They can't see it yet.
Right,
I'm in the
middle. Kelly's photographing it, and then I'll show you guys what Kelly's photographing. All right, so that's our 3rd card. What do you think? Simple enough. I feel like it's crooked, and that's okay if it's crooked.
It's homemade.
It's homemade, but you can bring it down, and now it's not crooked. To me, that fixed it. And that's because I could pick this side up very nicely and then just switch it like this. So, all right, very good. You have an alarm maybe that's going off here.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not
okay.
quite sure. Okay, all right.
See, this is what I have it yells at me when I've
Yeah.
spent too much time on an
Okay.
app. So if I can finish photographing these last 2 cards, you want to start showing off the stuff, then we can swap phones back.
Yeah, because I was just looking to see nobody's commented since Tammy Steckling, and that didn't seem right. So.
Patties.
So, but we made the card, which was good. So this is what we're all about here. And we have 2 cards left. And I am going to save this piece right here. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to throw that on the floor.
It's okay.
This will fit on this piece of paper, the envelope here. And then all you have to do is cut a little bit of this white off. And then that will be your envelope flap for that card. I think that is very good. All right. Did you spend on... I don't care how much time I want to spend on YouTube.
Yep.
Okay.
See, that's why I was afraid, and I was like, if I can get these all done, then you can have your phone back.
Okay, so Kelly's gonna have me show these to you guys right away. This Stamp-A-Stack is August 8th online, and Diane's doing it in person on the 7th. And so there's 13 cards and 2 bags. And so I'm just gonna cruise through these really fast. So some of you guys have not seen these yet. So Kelly's photographing them right now, and you'll see a cover photo in the class being published here really soon. They only require the use of sentiments. No stamps besides sentiments are required, which is, I know that is appealing to a lot of people. So these will be identical to what mine look like. So if you choose to have them that way, thank you very much. And then here's this one. There's that one. So this is going to be a little bit longer of a class because there are 13 unique cards.
Few cards.
Yep. And we've done this before. I think Wonderful World was 12 unique cards. And so there's more. Wait, there's more. These 2 as well. And then what comes also with it, you will get to make the bag, this bag, with a little tag on it. And then, thank you very much. And then this bag with a little tag on it as well. So that is the Stamp-A-Stack called Frames and Flowers. I highly suggest you get signed up sooner rather than later so we can accommodate all those that want to take the class. I'm back.
I was gonna say, I think, are you back to live?
Yeah, I think I'm back to live. I'm back to live. Mimi said I'm back. April challenge class has not started yet. You're on my phone. April class is on iPad. Okay. I'm not sure, but I think so. The Stamp-A-Stack, those are cute. I've had to get for April sales challenge. You will need to watch numbers for last game. Got it, Susan. Go to the... All right. So Mimi's saying Kelly will contact. Yep. Okay. All right. So then the other thing, you guys, you haven't seen these yet. This is Let's Just Stamp for next month, featuring Choose Happy. So we made a Thanksgiving card. We made a birthday winter card. And we did a happy summer card. And yay! So that's hot off the press too, you guys. All right. So we have Kelly for about 20 more minutes, and we have another game that we are going to play. And this needs to go, I'm losing track of everything.
Made a little bit of a hot mess.
Oh, you guys haven't seen this yet either. This is literally off the press today. This is one of the cards for the Sweet class. I don't have gems on it yet, though. This is for the Sweet class for the Country Woods, and all you need is a sentiment and the bird. And I've got to get sentiments. And this one is almost done. Can you tell it's almost done? I don't know where the rest of it went, though. Right here. Okay, so I got to get ribbon added onto this one, too, and some gems. And so that will be for the Sweet class Country Woods. Okay, so that's 2 of the 4, so we're getting there. All right, very good. All right, are we ready?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, yeah, I'm up to the card there that I'm showing off. Nice. Okay, I can hear Tyler is out there hammering away, you guys. Hammering away. I gotta just take 30 seconds, you guys. I'm gonna show you really quick where we're at as of today. The siding is coming off of the house. Honey is taking a little look out the window with me. That's up in my craft room. And the siding is all off. And we have, where do we have? We have, it's getting built back up. So that is all framed out. And this is the part that is brand new. So this bottom part was basically there, but we had to redo it to be able to be sturdy enough. This top part is going to be the extension of my craft room. So gaining a 10 by 10 square foot section up on the top there, connecting it all. So you guys, this started basically on Monday, tearing it down. Demolition was on Monday, and today is Thursday, and they are already up to there's a floor up there, and there are starts of the walls. So very good. So that's what Tyler and Mark have been up to. They have been busting their
Mark, your brother Mark?
Mark Marion. No, my brother Mark is not handy at all.
Why?
Nope.
Clarify.
That's a big negative. Nope.
Sorry, Mark, I love you.
Yeah, Mark, we like you. But some people are handy and some people aren't, right? I mean, that's what it comes down to. I don't know. I think it's something that you learn as you are when you're younger, or maybe you have the intuition to be able to build things, and some people learn and fix things, and some people don't. I don't have the intuition to build and fix. I have the intuition to design and create. All right, so are we ready? Yes. Good progress. Okay. Cute. Let's just stand. Good. I'm glad you like them. Oh, Mom, so Mimi's saying she's watching both the end of the April challenge and she's watching two things. She's multitasking.
Right.
I get it. Okay. All right. So, are we ready?
We are.
First number. Wow. That looks like number 1. Watercolor World? This is number 1.
Number 1.
Okay. Did anybody have number 1?
Yes, they did. And somebody I know was waiting on number 1.
Somebody was waiting on number 1 to win. I have a little dimensional. Okay. Well, so 1 is called.
1 is done
I
now.
feel like almost every number has been called then. I can't say that one hasn't. Like a number hasn't. All right, this guy looks nice here. Let's do him. All right, number 12. Sketched
See
plaid.
the 2, I thought it was number 2. I'm like, girl.
I do like my number 2. Okay, so we have 1, we have 12, and we have 30. Okay. Nobody's got it, right? Just kidding, just kidding.
Not with that amount.
No, let's do this one right here. Okay, number 15, So Sincere. Number 15 is So Sincere. Good, good. Okay, number 24 is The Enduring Beauty. Enduring Beauty. It goes like that. All right. Let's do that one. Number 26, Doggone Friendly. Oh, Angela Knutson said that 28 has not been called yet. Ooh, You must have that number, Angela. And number 4 is Lifetime of Love. Number 4 is Lifetime of Love. Okay. Sorry, it's not your number yet. All right, let's do this guy. Number 22. Number 22 is The Bright Skies. Number 19 is our Botanical Beauty. That needs to, wow, I need more rows here. Number 19, Botanical Beauty. Okay, Angela, I'm trying to feel the vibe here to figure out which one is your, which one, I don't know which one you need. Let's see this. This is, oh, number 5 is our Be My Valentine.
Oh.
I like that set. I'm glad it carried over. Be My Valentine. Oh, there's a honey. Hi, I saw you were going to jump up here. What you going to do, girlfriend? I see you. I'm hesitating here to keep going. I feel like she's going to come and wreck all my numbers on me. All right. So she's itching herself, you guys. All right, let's do this one. Number 17 is Fragrant Forest. Are we still doing okay? Fragrant Forest. Okay. Here she comes. She wants to come up so bad. She doesn't have a landing spot, you guys. Okay, so Fragrant Forest was number 7. Oh, there it is. I was waiting for this. How many people think she's going to plop down and land right? Nope, she didn't do it. Okay, good job, honey. Good job. Okay. So then, oh, that was number 1. Let's do this guy number here. Number 21. Number 21 is called Courage and Faith. Courage and Faith. Nobody yet? Oh, but Jean Terwilliger has STAM.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So Jean is really close. Jean is really close. Okay. And I don't know, Angela, if we're going to be able to,
Use the vibes.
help you out. This really is really good. Okay. How about this guy right here? Number 9 is the Crafting with You dies.
Oh, I love that set.
That I have to create another row here. Number 9.
Seeing a winner.
Oh my goodness. Kelly told me to hold the phone, you guys. She told me to hold the phone. I'm so excited that 1 got called, though, at least.
Yeah.
That was good.
Oh, did this one?
Tammy Steckling didn't pick yet. Okay, hang on.
Okay.
And that is only because I told her we would have to wait
Oh, to show
until
things
we
off.
show. Oh, look at, there it is, Jean Turbliger, yay. Okay, so Jean, just tell us your numbers. And Tammy Steckling, this is for you, calling Tammy Steckling. I'm going to show
And
Tammy Steckling first.
Jean, too.
And Jeannie Parker, did Jeannie Parker tell us what she wanted? Jeannie Parker would have first dibs.
No, I think.
Jeannie,
Yeah, Jeannie Parker.
oh, Jeannie Parker, okay, yeah, sorry, Jeannie Parker picked the Adventurous Guy. So Tammy Steckling, we have Seaside Wishes,
Ah,
we have Friends for Life, Inspiring Snapdragons, Round We Go, Fluffiest Friends, Irresistible Blooms, Sophisticated Sled, Citrus Blooms, and Garden Meadow. And Jean Terwilliger has 1. Yay, she got it with a 1. A 9, she had that one, and a 17, a 19, and a 26. Doggone friendly. Good deal. Okay, so Jean Terwilliger, you can let us know also what you want. We would honor Tammy Steckling's pick first, and then if you pick something different, we'd have it right away. And if you pick the same thing, we would have you pick something different. So if that works for you to let us know what you would like, both of you gals can let us know. I'm gonna clean.
That was the last game.
That was the last game, but we're also gonna do door prizes as well. So for those of you who are participating tonight, we're gonna do, I think, maybe 3 or 4 more door prizes, and then we'll give away a couple prizes for those who filled out the door prize form. All right, I'm just cleaning these guys off really quick, and then we'll work on the last 2 cards. Now, the last 2 cards are the ones that are gonna take a little bit of brain power, which Kelly's excited because she doesn't have to worry about.
I don't have any brain
She
power
doesn't
these
have any
days.
left, and she doesn't have to worry about that. So there we go. Oh, so Jean Terwilliger would pick the Snapdragons. Now, I have to wait though because I haven't seen what Tammy Steckling wants. So we'll have to see what happens there.
Tentatively.
So we'll tentatively have the snap. Oh, and Tammy Steckling wants the sled.
The sled. Perfect.
Good deal. Very good deal. All right. So we have a duck and we have a baby. We have a quacker and a baby. And we need to cut. Okay, let's hear. Here's our kit. So good job. I'm glad you guys like the prizes tonight. Yay. All right. So we're going to do that. Check the envelope. All right. So this one's a special card. It has an opening here for you to see what's happening in the background. And ultimately, this is what's being seen in the background. And it's really nice because the bottom edge here is actually what is the bottom edge of the card in there. So we are only really cutting off the top and a side here. And the back of this is what we see of the flowers, which is good. You guys have 2 lily pads that are pairs and then 2 singles. You should. The white, oh, and then there's another random guy. There's one for the side over here, I think. No, there's an extra one. I think we ended up with extra. So you might have an extra one. Just throw it on your card somewhere. You have a piece of white, which actually goes for the back here. And then these 2 pieces, hey, what are you guys doing? What you want to do is make sure that they're flush. Before you go anywhere, just make sure that your top and the bottom are flush. If they're off a hair, now's your time to make sure that they are lined up equally on the top and the bottom. So you're all good with those
I'm
2. Okay,
You will need to upload the photos from your phone.
phone to the drive.
Once you're done
And then
using it.
I did mystery card night. Nope, I did share, create, inspire.
Yep,
Yep, watermark. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Okay, so you want to make sure that they're the same size. That's really important. If they're not the same left to right, you might just shim off one side as well. And what happens is this folds this way, and then that folds back, right? I think I did that right, yeah. I had a brain fart there for a moment. All right, so there's that, right? So what's happening is this is the back, and you're gonna wanna take and burnish these like this. Chris says she likes the random hand that comes in the camera, takes things away and brings things in. All right, I love it too. So here's that. Now this one, same thing. You're gonna, now this one you have to be a little more careful. We do realize that the circle was bigger than the score lines. So you do have to be careful folding this. So you might take something like a straight edge and put that across this like that, just to help it, like that. That's what I would do, right? And then it folds back like this, so same concept as the other. Kelly is a sweetie, she definitely is. And then you guys will be very happy to know that Kelly will be helping me more in the future. She is going to be leaving the Children's Museum on August 17th, and she's going to be helping me more. And she's going to be doing other things as well. So she's going to a few more hours a week, which is awesome. I can use it. All right. So you have to be careful folding that. Ultimately what happens, these two edges are going to get glued together. But before we do that, we want to make sure that we get our paper cut, and that is here. And I think that I lost the little recipe card for the moment. So I'm just going to, so this is from top to bottom. So this is 4 1/4 tall. And then the inside here is really about 3 3/8. But I believe we need to shim off a little bit on that side. But we're going to start with the 4 1/4 first. So let's move this off to the side. And we're going to cut this at 4 1/4 tall. Just a hair under maybe is fine. So 4 1/4 tall. Right, so this is the piece that's going to fit in here. But we are a little bit too much, like we have too much paper on the left, and we really want this to be something like this. So we are going to cut off 1/8 of an inch here. And I'm pretty sure that's what she has in the tutorial, Jolene has in the tutorial. So let's go back here and find the card. And it isn't. Okay, so it says, oh, she did, yes. Cut a 1/2 inch off the left edge. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna do a 1/2 inch. Huh, I love it. 1/2 inch off the left edge. Oh, that was probably only a 1/4 inch. Oops. I think we want more than that. No. Let's just look. That was just a 1/4 inch. Either a 1/4 or a 1/2. Either way, I bet either one of those would be just fine. So that works. And then we're gonna do 3 3/8. I believe is what we're doing. And then this fits right in the middle here, like that. I'm good with that. Okay. So that looks fine. Yeah, like either way, a 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, 1/2 inch. If I would have done a little bit more off of that side, the duck would be a little bit more to the left, which is fine. I have my sample here. It's underneath more to the left, but I liked it a little to the right more. All right, we need a little bit more designer paper, and that is on this side right here. And we need it for this section here with it, which is a 1/2 of an inch. But I'm gonna cut it just a hair under a 1/2 because I don't want it hanging over the edge. So we're gonna do slightly under a 1/2, slightly under a 1/2, like that. And the question is, do you want some for the back side? You could always put some along the back side if you wanted. You have this piece here. I don't know why we wouldn't maybe want to do that. So why not? And while I'm at it, see if I have enough left over to do my sample. No, I probably won't. So this is 4 pieces. Okay. We've got 4. I think that's it for designer series paper. And what we also need to do is color a little bit. So you will need some blends. You'll need a bronze and granny apple. So let me grab mine really quick. Hopefully I have them down here. I have the bronze right here. And nope, that's not bronze. This must be bronze. Okay. And then I would use my blends, but I don't know if I have any granny apple blends down here. So bronze is a good color for cattails. So what I'm gonna do is grab a sheet of paper. I know I could put it right on my glass mat, but then I'm okay. I'm gonna do this. So this is bronze, and I'm gonna use bronze to color the cattails here, like that. Okay, and then there are two on this side as well. Okay, and then this one. Perfect. Okay, so that was just using a brown marker to do that. And then Granny to color the rest of these. Now, I chose Peach Pie. I feel like it was a light enough color that you still saw the green through it. And what we're going to do with this, now this is the water-based marker, which is perfectly fine. If you have the blends, that works too. But my blends are upstairs. All right, so that's green. That's green. That's green. These little lily pads down here. Now, I will admit that the blend will color better than this water-based marker. It'll soak into the paper better, I think. All right, so we're just coloring our lily pad green here. There we go. And then over here too. You wouldn't have to color all this, but I think by coloring it, it gives it a little bit more character. All right, and then lastly, our slivers of grass going up the side here, and then the little tips of our cattail here. This one. This is probably the hardest part about this, is coloring this. But I think it adds a lot to color it like that. It makes them pop. And the orange brings in the nice orange color. So, let's see here. We could get a little glue happy, I think. We could glue this into the inside. Why not? Okay. You guys hear the ball rolling around? That's Miss Honey playing with herself, like rolling the ball, playing fetch with herself. All right, so there, that's what happens. That's right in the middle. And then what we're gonna do, you could use hair and tape, but I like liquid glue. What we're doing is putting a little bit, don't do too much that it oozes all over on you. Whoop, that was a little close to the edge. We'll be okay though. So you want to be careful with this. You're just connecting the outer panels. And you want to line them up. That's why it was important for you to make sure that your card is the same height and the same width so that you don't have any problems when you go to put these together. Right, so make sure your top and your bottom are nice and flush and the sides are flush here. All right, it's important that this bonds really nicely. Right, and then what happens is that and that kind of go back. And what's all right, so that's together. And now what we're going to do next is glue the other side together. So you can do a little bit of liquid glue on this panel. Try not to go over the edge. It's kind of hard to do. Right, like that. Now you should be able to have this go flat. Right, like that. All right, Pat, we'll see you later. I'm glad you had a good game night. All right. Sure that's nice and flush on the top. Now, for any reason, these don't line up, that liquid glue, it might let you wiggle a little bit yet. All right, so then I like to take this and fold it back. And fold that back. So you have that nice boxy look with it. Like that. All right. So we've created the look that we're going for. And then what we can do is glue our designer paper on. Now, you might just test these first. If they need to get trimmed down a hair, you can still do that. But we're gonna put a little line of glue here. Put a little line of glue here. That goes on that one. And then you can put one on this side. All right, and we talked about having some for the back. I didn't do it on my sample, but you've got the paper. You might as well go ahead and cut it. It will make it look dressed up on the back side. And there's no rhyme or reason to the flowers, so I don't think it matters how you get them on there. Like that's good. And then this one goes here. Ah, this guy moved on me. I was like, why am I seeing that? Be careful. It had moved off the edge. All right, now we're back on track. Okay, so that just decorated the sides a little bit. Like that. Whew, okay, so we got lily pad action going on. Let's style them really quick before we put them down. That'll be easy. And then our duckies, style them. Perfecto changeo. Now, we've got the coloring done, and what I've done is just glued these lily pads flat. There's only one that's popped up, and it's this guy right here. And hi, bigger boy. What's up? Mom, you have so much stuff everywhere. Why do you have to make it an obstacle course to get around this joint? All right, that's what he would be saying if I would hear him. All right, this little lily pad goes here, like that. The double set. And then there's a set. This one goes down here. Oh, you gotta be careful. There's a little bit that hangs over. You don't want that glue on this back side because it'll stick. So there's that one. All right, here he's coming back. What are you gonna do, big boy? Keep her moving. Nothing to see here, officer. Mom, you got a hot mess going on. Yes, I do. Excuse me. Do you think everybody wants to see your big butt? I don't know. You guys are invading my territory. What is happening? One moment. Okay, bigger Tigger. Big boy. What's going on? You think you're so funny just being all cute and stuff. You guys, they've had a hard time. I've never seen cats so distraught. Our cats so distraught. They have not been liking the pounding, the ruckus that we're making. What is going on? Like they are up in arms with what's happening. We took away their spot. Hunky is totally uncertain of what's going on, which is sad. What am I gonna do here? I'm trying to figure out how my ribbon's gonna go on here. So Hunky's favorite place in the whole establishment is the little room that we took off. The little room that we took off. It's just that's where they would go out there and bird watch, and they'd have the windows open out there, and so Hunky has been not eating. He's sad and just upset, and totally get it. We understand. And he's better now than he was on Monday. Monday was not a good day for him. He slept the entire day in the bedroom with the lights off, and he didn't eat anything. And we took him out there to show him what was going on, and he just had this look on his face like sadness times 100. And he just didn't understand what was going on. He's like, why did we take away his most favorite place in his sanctuary. And what he doesn't understand is that we're doing it. We're giving him more. We're giving him a bigger little area. I should have a bigger little area, right? We're putting a bay window in there for him. And it's just going to be a little immaculate castle, like for a cat. I was putting the ribbon back here. And then I think what I'm going to do is this duck is going to cover up so that we're just seeing a few of the little ribbon tails coming out the back end here. And I'm actually going to fray them because like birds like to use like stuff like this to make nests, I think. So we're going to just fray this a little bit. Yeah, it was a little bit hard to get ribbon on this card, but I figured it out. And so that's frayed a little bit. And then there's a lily pad right over here too. So we're gonna use, I guess, a tear and tape to put that down. And what are you doing? Okay, honey. All right, then we're gonna put this one back here just to help cover that up. And then our duck is gonna be grounded flat, but there's gonna be a dimensional just on the side over here, like that. They do not like remodels, no. And the banging of the hammer and the drills and the presses, all that stuff, having such a hard time with it. I'm gonna move this up just a hair yet. And then the feet are gonna be planted flat. There's a dimensional there then. So the feet are flat, dimensional, a little bit of ribbon coming out the back there, right? And then our little baby is going to be popped up here, like this, going on this side over here. Hey Mom, how's it going? Okay, now you have to be very careful because you cannot have any adhesive on this back side here because it'll stick to this back and we don't want that. And you might have to add a little bit of glue dots probably to this back area, only because it's not very sturdy, right? So we're gonna put a glue dot there to help hold that. That is what's gonna do the ticket right there. All right. Whew. And there's a couple lily pads. And these could go on the back. We had an extra die cut and that's just how it goes. And so on the back of this, you're gonna have this white piece and you could just glue these lily pads right onto the back here. And if you wanna cut another duck, you could put another duck back here. So what do we have for sentiments? Hello, you called. Is it me you're looking for? And we're gonna do hello friend, I think back here. Because that could be for anything then. You could do happy birthday. Hello friend though, fits perfect. All right, Christina Heiser, we'll see you later. And we're gonna just put a couple dots of glue. And then after this, you guys, we have one more card and we'll rock and roll hoochie coo through that as fast as we can without going too fast. And then we're gonna put this lily pad here. And we'll put this one facing this way probably. All right, there. And then I'm gonna put this right into that area. Perfect. Now you have a back, because originally when I had my sample, I didn't have a back on it. But, all right. So there's that, and we've got a few dots here. And we're gonna do a brown and a pink and a brown. All right, perfect. All right, you like it? We've got one more done. All right, very good. And now we're gonna work on the last card. All right, any questions on that one? Otherwise, we will set this off to the side. And this one, you had a little piece of, I think, paper left. You could potentially use that on your envelope. Okay, so we've got one more to go here. And it's this one. And Kelly's already done a little fussy cutting for us, or cutting. And let's just open this up. All right, I'm trying to call the deer to see if he could come get the kittens. They are ready to exit the building. And the garage is wide open. So, they cannot go running around like they normally do. So you want to make sure that your middle doesn't overlap here. And burnish that good. And we're going to have to cut a little designer paper. Here's another lily pad. Now this is an extra lily pad. And what you can do is put that right in the front here. How do you mail this card? You would mail it like any other card. You would just put it flat here and put it in the inside like this. And then you would shut your envelope and put a stamp on it and address it and put it in the mail. It's a normal size A2 card. So you might think that it's special because it opens up like, dear, can you come get the kittens? They are waiting by the door. Okay, thanks. Bye. Bye. Okay. So you would think that you can't mail it because of that, but when you put it flat, it is 5.5 by 4.25. So it is a regular size A2 card. All right. So then what you have on this one, we have a little bit of Pretty in Pink. I don't know if I've used Pretty in Pink much, but it was perfect for this one. These 2 panels are for your outside. If you ever have the little bit of schnibbles on the side, just take your scissors and snip them off. All right, so there's that. You're gonna have the piece of orange that goes behind here, and then you'll have to cut designer paper here and our inside. So you should have had 3 sheets here pulled out like this, and what we're gonna do is cut them. Now, this paper is 5 1/8 by 1 3/4. So I'm going to cut 1 3/4 and 1 3/4 off. So 1 3/4, and then it's 5 1/8. Right, and that should be what fits inside that panel. Okay, and then we have 1 3/4. And the reason I did that is because this would make a great envelope flap for us, right? And then 5 1/8. Okay, so those are those 2 panels, right? Now this piece right here, this pink one, is, I'm just gonna look at my cheat sheet here, 2.5 by 2.5. So that's this pink piece. So you might look at the back here and figure out what ducks you don't like. Right, so this right here, that's great to have for a card. So these 2 are kind of cute. I mean, just figure out the mother with the 2 behind her, kind of cute. Just figure out which section you want to be okay using. So you're gonna do 2.5 by 2.5. And so I'm just gonna notch out 2.5 here. And then I'm gonna go down here to the bottom and do 2.5 this way. And so that gives me this piece, and it leaves this that I can either use this side or whichever ducks I want to use here. And that's that. And now the inside. The inside is important. It's fun stuff. This whole piece gets utilized, right, from end to end. But the top, part of the top needs to get cut off and part of the bottom needs to get cut off. And what it looks like is we have about 1/2 inch on the top. I think that's 1/2 inch. And we have 1/8 of an inch off the bottom. Okay, so 1/2 inch off the top looks like that. And then 1/8 of an inch off the bottom is not a lot. But that makes it that your paper is 5 3/8 tall. Right, so you're almost end to end there. Right, and that's really good. So if you find, like when you actually get your kit open and you find that your card base is slightly taller or lower, you can adjust as necessary. Like I feel like there's very little peacock showing here, so I might just take one more little sliver off either the top or the bottom, and I think I'll take it off of the bottom. just another wee little sliver. That was it. Because now when I put that up against here, on the inside, you'll have a nice little border of peacock. And then this panel is 2 1/8. So what you have to be very careful is you need 2 inches and you need 4 inches. And actually, I might have lied. So 4 inches here. I'm just gonna measure mine really quick. It is. It's 4 inches and 2 inches. So it's perfect. What I was trying to think is maybe do you have, nope, just keep it simple, 2 and 4. So when you cut this at 2, here, so we're gonna cut this at 2, and this one stays at 4, this is the inside piece in the middle, and it's the left piece. And then you have a white piece that you will use for your sentiment, to make your love note, okay? So when you don't want to have to pick what part of the designer paper you're gonna use, just use the whole thing and put it as a panoramic, okay? So that completes the cutting for this card. And now we get to do a little stamping. So I might as well go ahead here. So we have the peacock ink, and on the outside I have hello friend, have a lovely day. That fits in here nicely. So we're gonna do have a lovely day. Well, and you know what? Have a lovely day actually will fit better here. So we're gonna do have a lovely day. I'm gonna crisscross applesauce. So we're gonna put have, you know, you're stamping on designer series paper, so be very careful. You don't really get to flip it over. So here's that one. And then hello friend. We're gonna let that marinate for a moment. Hello friend will still fit really nicely right there. So that's it for the ink for that one. Cool and cool. All right, we're gonna make sure that, all right, so we can get a little glue happy. This can get glued, this can get glued, these two can get glued. Do a dry run on that. Yep, that seems to fit nicely. So we're gonna flip this one over, and we're going to do a dry run of this one. That seems to fit nicely. All right, are you ready for it? This might be a lot, but we're gonna do it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, this one goes there. This one goes here, like that. This one goes here. And this one goes on here, like that. This one fits nicely right there. Then this one fits on here. Okay, whew, there's a lot of gluing done. Now we have a little bit more gluing to do. These go on our fronts, like that. Now, if I would have been thinking about it, which one goes where? Because they really did, they did line up, I think, at one point. This goes like that. Okay, so this was a continuous pattern. So I'm gonna try to put it on here like that. And then this has a little bit of glue through here. So I'm gonna flip these this way, and just remember that. They gotta flip back like this. And then this has glue through the middle. So we're gonna flip this one up here like that. Okay, and then this one flips up like that. And then this goes right through the middle, and you have a little bit of peach showing. And it's embossed with the Painted Textures embossing folder. And just center that as best you can. All right, very good. Oh, lots of gluing. And then we have to be careful not to put any adhesive on this side. So what I would do is figure out how high that is and put 3 right down that right margin, and then I would put 3 like that. And then this will get adhered right in the middle. Like that. Okay, and what's left? Whew, okay. We had to incorporate the ribbon somehow, and what I did, I have 3 pieces, 1 that's longer, 2 that are shorter, and this is where the tear and tape will come in handy. 1 like that, and put the middle one like that, and you can cut it at an angle, and you're going to want to grab your pokey tool, and if you don't like the fraying, you don't have to. When you fray that, it gives it a curl, which kind of gives it a cool little look, like that, right? And then you're going to use the tear and tape again. Gotta always find the end of it. All right, so the end, I will like tear and tape here, and then grab one of those and have it angle this way. You can trim this one then. Figure out which way you want it to go. A little shorter though. And then and fray that one as well. If you need to test anything, you could always put this here and see where it's going to end up. But we have 1 more to do. And we're going to put a little tear and tape right there as well. And have that one coming out this way. And he could be going this way. Take that pokey tool and pull those threads. All right, and then if you need to, you can always grab a glue dot and put that glue dot underneath where the ribbon is to help hold that. And same there, there's not a lot of stability behind there, so I would grab that glue dot and have that ribbon go into it. And then this one I'm going to pop up with a dimensional about there, and then you could do is a little liquid glue along the bottom, have it grounded, and there was a little lily pad, so you could in essence put a little lily pad there if you want and have that popped up. I think that you have one in your kit. There was one in this kit. We had some extras, so you're more than welcome to add it to the card if you want, like that. I think that looks cool. And then for our duck, I'm gonna put a couple dimensionals along the back of it, and then I like feet to be grounded. So I'll put a little liquid glue on the bottom of his feet. And he's walking along, doing his stuff, strutting his tail, eating some grass, I guess. Let's put it behind him. Looks like he's eating it. Okay, it's all good. And then what can you Stella? And this is really a lot of floppiness going on. I'll be honest, I'm gonna take, I think, a glue dot and help that situation. I'm gonna roll it and put it behind this cattail. And then that will help ground that a little bit. And done with the tear and tape. I should be done with that. And then what can you Stella? Stella that duck. Stella the lily pad. You could Stella cattails. Just looks like more cattails coming out back there. Do your embossed piece here. Yes, it is a wowzers when you open it, because it's like, boom, so cool, right? Fills up the camera. I like it. So cool. Love the panoramic. And you have this left to do your envelope. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Why not? All right, so let's grab the envelope and we're gonna put this backwards. This is how I would do the envelope. So cool, it's gonna match. And that piece is big enough to cover the whole flap. And I catch the one end like that. And then I fold it backwards too, just to get it right in the nook there. All right, then grab that paper or paper scissors. Trim that one. And this guy right here. All the way across that envelope flap. And Barbara said she likes this one the best. So does that mean I might have saved the best for last? And it wasn't, none of these cards to me were that overly complicated, but they were all amazing, I think. Isn't that so cool? Hang on, I probably had that zoomed in too much, but here it is. You have your envelope flap to match. Awesome sauce. It adds a lot, I think, to have that little lily pad there. All right, so that's super cool. All right, so there's the one. Then on this one, I believe, if I am not mistaken, we have this piece. Now, I think it might be too small to add to the front here, but we have this pink piece, and that, let's see what we have here. All right, I'm trying to figure out how we can make this work. This one. All right, so we are going to do, and I can't go all the way to the end because this is a shorter piece, but that will match. That'll match this one. So let's cut this, and then we'll cut up this side. Oh man, I glued that really wonky. Hang on. I don't know if this is gonna work. It's crooked. It's crooked. Hang on. Let's see if I can straighten this one out. Oh man. Okay, I got it. Okay, let's see here. We have this now off kilter, and this one, though, this is off kilter. I had it on. All right, then though, because of this being so straight, we're gonna let's use our trimmers to do that. And we've got this one, matchy matchy, okay. I likey. And then, what else did we have left here? Oh, this one's too skinny, and Pinkalicious could work, I guess. Let's see, we have this card, and then, okay. Would you guys use that even though it's going crooked? What's on the other side? Oh, we could do gray. All right, maybe gray. One moment, please. I'm going back to the beginning here. We have that one. Oh, the gray would look nice on that, for that one, I think. And we have, oh, I could see putting that on the envelope. All right, all right. Okay, one moment. We're doing good. Nothing like finishing off with awesome envelopes, right? So, I think we can do, let's fold that back. Oh, there was no, thought there was a cover on there. There wasn't. Okay. I think we're gonna go for it. I want the fish to be on there though. And I don't necessarily need his tail. So we're gonna go a little bit off the top. And use this like that. How's that? How about them apples? Okay, I'm good with that. That looks kind of cute. Did you guys think we were gonna get some envelope flaps in here? I know we're like way over budget on our time, but I had this idea in my head that I wouldn't be done till 9 o'clock. And that means I have 13 more minutes. And we're gonna do some drawings, and those go pretty quick. So I hear Tyler's still out there running a saw. So I know he's still working on the project. So, see? Isn't that awesome? Okay, liking it a lot. Then we have this, and this duck is gray. So I have a feeling, and this one will work nicely because we don't have much green left. I feel like there's only this much. That would not have been enough. Oh, or would it be if we added a sliver of it? If we did two-tone, just go with the gray and be done with it. Choices, too many choices, right? This girl's getting hungry. All right, oh, I really wanted the cattail. So anybody else, when you go to cut, if you cut that paper the right way, you would have your cattails. And I think you would be really happy to have cattails instead. Oh, Leanne, I'm so sorry to hear about fracturing your hip. That is not going to be pleasant. I can't even begin to imagine how painful that is and how hard it is and the recovery of that. Ugh, not good. But I will be okay with this one being on, that's my sample. So I must have that card somewhere, and we'll come back to that. And then all we have left is this one. And what I have left to work with is I have that, or pink. And I think I will go with the pink. So let's flip this, and sorry ducks, we're gonna be covering you up. So now the choices, I like the cattails, but the cattails are going regardless. So I guess we're gonna do this. So let's do this. I love decorating the envelope flaps. It just makes me happy seeing an envelope flap that matches the inside. Oh, Lynn, I'm so glad you like the cards. All right, so we're gonna finish this last envelope flap. And we're gonna do a little drawing for you guys. Lots of drawings, actually. We're gonna do extra drawing for those that played the game tonight. And then we're gonna do the drawing for the door prize for tonight. And then we'll do all the stuff for the month of June prizes. Okay, now, all in all, I think that this is the card that goes with this one. I'm good with that. That matches, brings out the duck's eyes, right? That are closed, I'm kidding. And then this one goes here. Brings out the pink beak, right? Oh yes, it brings out the beak. Wow, that envelope matches your beak very nicely. Okay, I'm getting punchy, you guys. Don't usually make dad jokes. All right, if those are dad jokes, probably not, because I'm not a dad. They're Chris jokes. All right, finito, done. Love it, love it, love it. Look at those envelopes. Now again, this envelope would be different because I would have done this cattails on the side, and then this gray could have become the envelope for this. This looks like bubble gum to me. That it sure does. Okay, now is the time for you guys to tell me what's your favorite card. We made it. We finally made it. 5 cards, 5 games of lucky numbers, and 2 turntables and a microphone. And that's where it's at. All right. We're gonna clean up these guys and put them away. Give me some room to pull my computer back here. And awesome cards. Okay, you like them. Good, good, good. You were not a fan of that paper, but you really have, I've made some cute cards. Good. You know, I did struggle bus it a little bit, you guys. Like, this was a mentally challenging class to design. It didn't just happen really fast, I'll tell you. There might have even been some words involved. We always say choose your words. It's awesome. It has dies. I did not choose to use any of these dies. I really gave the die cutters a little bit of a break. They had some things to die cut, but not crazy like I could have made it. Definitely could have made the die cutting a lot crazier for them. All right, so let's go grab my computer. Put that away, these guys away. And okay, see if my computer works. It does, yes. All right. Good deal. All right. I was not a fan of the stamp set and paper, but the cards are great. Great, Emily. Glad you like that, Linda Hunt. Mary says she likes all the cards. Ruth likes the frog. I really like the frog now that paper matches the envelope. I love it. All right. So I have a computer in front of me, and this computer has a list of everybody that participated in the night. I'm going to pick 3 more winners, and actually I'll just pick 4. I think we'll do 4. So I'm going to do a random number generator. So everybody has a number between 1 and 52, including myself. And if my number gets picked, I will pick somebody else. So, because I had to save a set of cards for myself, you guys. I really did. So what I'm going to do is drop this back down. I know you can see all my computer stuff, but I'm going to hit the word generate. Number 20. Number 20 is Barbara Godby. Yay, Barbara. I'm going to mark you with an orange. Aren't you glad you're here tonight? Generate. Number 10. Number 10 is Jeannie Parker, but Jeannie Parker already won, so we're skipping Jeannie. We're going to go, look at that. It was 2010, and now it's number 30. 30 is Susan Wormley. All right, Susan. So what I have for Susan and Barbara, I have some of these awesome gems that go with the zinnia. So we've got Susan, Barbara, and now 33 is Deb Norman, and I will pick one more. Number 45 is Angelique McClendon. Awesome. So Angelique, I have you marked as well. Okay, so there's 4 more winners. Now, for those people that filled out the door prize form, there were 29 people. So I will pick 2 more people, and I'm going to put the number in through 29 here. And this is anybody. So on the Stampin' Game Night page, there was a post from last week that I said you can fill out the door prize form for another chance to win. So if anybody that has already won a prize is picked, then I will pick somebody else. So there's going to be 2 new winners here. All right. So we're going to hit the word generate. 21. 21 is Carmen Sanders. Awesome. So I've got Carmen marked. Number 11 is Linda Hunt. Awesome. So we have Carmen and Linda. Awesome. And we'll just do one more. Number 3. And number 3 is Randy Schultz from Michigan. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to save that so I don't lose those. Okay, so that was very good. All right, that was 7, and I think that's perfect because I definitely have 7 here, so that's good. All right, so congratulations. That was a bunch. So not only did we have Tammy Steckling and Jean Terwilliger, Pat Settle, Jeannie Parker, Ruth Nicholson. We had Linda Hunt, Randy Schultz, Carmen Sanders, and we had Susan Wormley, Deb Norman, Angelique, and Barbara Godby all win something tonight. So that's great. I like it. So I have a sheet here too. All right, so we're done with that. So now I have a sheet. I do have a sheet. I pulled all the mystery card, not the mystery card. Yeah, I did. We'll do mystery night first. So I had 34 people. So mystery card night was last month in June. You had till basically 2 nights. I pulled the names last night actually. So you had till last night to submit your card. This was for June's mystery card night, not July. We'll pull July's for next month. But for June, we had 34 people. So I will pick 2 winners that I'm going to put 34 in here, and we're going to hit generate. Number 17 is Mary Lemke. Yay, Mary. And number 15 is Luann Johnson. Awesome. So I'll have some prizes for you guys. And now I have the monthly creative challenge. So every month I create a post, and you guys have a theme that you work off of. and you can submit cards, and you just have to call up the stamp set, the current stamp set that you used. And I had 15 cards that were submitted, and so I am going to put 15 in here, 15 into the random number generator, and we'll pick a winner. So I'm going to hit generate. Number 1 is Pat Fleming. Awesome. Good job, Pat. All right. Then I do a class card challenge. So I really want to make sure that people are putting their cards together, because I'll be honest, like, they're very easy to sit off to the side and collect dust. And my helpers and my mom and we work really hard at designing, creating, prepping, kitting, writing tutorials for you guys to have awesome access to inspiration and getting really awesome handmade greeting cards that you can either save forever or you can hand out to whoever you love or like. And we would rather have the cards made instead of sitting in a bag or on, like, collecting dust, right, for forever. So this is just a little incentive that I like to put out there for you guys to make your cards on a regular, faster basis than in 10 years from now or something like that, right? So there were 27 completed classes that I saw out there. And if you did all your classes and you put a picture of all of them, I put your name in for each class that you did. And so I had 27 different classes that I saw that people completed, which was awesome. I love it. That's a small number of what is actually purchased on a monthly basis, but I'll take 27. And so I'm actually going to do 2 prizes for this because there was 27, so I'm happy about that. So we're going to do 27, and we're going to hit generate. Number 16 is Angela Knutson. Yay! And number 27 is Jennifer Summers. Very nice. All right, so you guys will also have some prizes for the month of June class card challenge. And then we had another class last month that I give a prize away for, and it's the Share, Create, Inspire class. And now this was June's, not yesterday's. Yesterday's, I will pop this camera down and you guys can see what we did yesterday. So we were inspired by Christina Heiser yesterday to make this card, and she had a recipe, so you guys can find it under my events calendar from yesterday, the 10th, and you can find the recipe card out there now, so you don't have to take a picture of this. And this opens up like this, and then like that. And so I was inspired by her instructions to make this card, and it looks like this and like that. So fun. And anybody that wants to make a card because of this, you can go ahead and share your cards for that drawing, which will happen next month. And we had 6 cards submitted, and so I'm gonna pick a winner. And when I do winners off of this, I don't duplicate winners. So, like, let's say Mary or Jennifer win this, I will pick somebody else, only because we like to share the love on the monthly drawings. So we're gonna put, well, Mary already won and Jennifer already won. So we're gonna actually put 4 in here and see what happens here. Number 3 is Darrell Hoffaker. Awesome. So we had Pat Fleming, Angela Knutson, Jennifer Summers, Luann Johnson, Mary Lemke, and Darrell Hoffaker. And I did not pull names for top fans, and so I will work on that in the next day or 2 and figure out who the top fan winners are for June. And I did not pull May's either, so I am going to pull some extra top fan winners. I'll pull 4 top fan winners and I don't think I did April. So I think I will be pulling 6 top fan winners. All right. So I'll pick them over the weekend, and I will get back on track on doing my monthly post to see, so you guys can see the winners announced. And in case anybody's still watching here, you guys, I'm going to call out to Judith Lightborn, Fran Martz Booth, Cynthia Ford, Eva Sobitz, I'm sorry, you're going to have to call me Eva and tell me how to say her name. Lynn Umlor, Deb Fitzgerald, Kat Mack, Mary Russum, Valerie Fitzgerald, and Jeanette Pullum. I have these cards that have been won by those names, and I don't have addresses in case they want their cards. I need to know where to mail them. So, very good. All right. So Carmen loved the card. I had 2 people that called me to tell me that they are now liking the Mediterranean blooms because of the card that was made yesterday, which is pretty awesome. So I like that. Then I can say my work here is done. All right. I think we did it. Who were the summer Oh, Donna, that's a good question. I need to write that down. I didn't forget, but I did forget for like the last 2 days. I thought of it last week, but I actually say that I thought of it before the end of the month, and I thought to myself, don't forget to pull those winners or those names, right? So we have class again together online next week, Thursday, the 18th. All right. I have 2 in-person classes on Monday. I have 2 in-person classes on Wednesday, and then we have online. The 18th is the monthly cards, and I have kits left for the monthly class in case anybody would like to get signed up. I'll drop the camera down here really quick and show you. These are what we're making next week, Thursday. So you need a sentiment and potentially dragonfly, sentiment for this, and a sentiment for this one. So I have maybe about 10 spots left for this one. So if anybody wants to get signed up, let me know. That isn't there, you're not signed up already. And Donna, what I'm gonna do is Stampin' Fun in the Sun drawing. I'm making a note to do that drawing live next week, okay? And then I'll also announce who the top fans were. And then also next week, we have the scavenger hunt Discover Bee Quest. We're gonna announce who the winner of that was. We did drawings for 4 people that won prizes because they did it, but we didn't figure out who the top winner was, and we'll do that next week. So I didn't forget that one. I just didn't have a chance to email everybody yet. So we're gonna put scavenger Discover Bee Quest. All right. So we've got a couple things on the docket for next week. All right. You guys saw the Stamp-A-Stat cards. You saw the Let's Just Stamp. In case you tuned in later, you weren't looking, I did show those off. Kelly did photograph them tonight, so there'll be cover photos coming for those classes soon, and they'll be published in the near future. So, have a fun weekend. Thank you, Linda Hunt. I will. I leave tomorrow morning. I got to be out of my house here at 3 o'clock, which is in technically 6 hours. I need to eat supper, and I need to pack, and that needs to happen. So, and I have 6 hours to get that done. And then I think I'm going to sleep on the plane, and that will be amazing. So, and put you down for the monthly, but no rush on sending since I just got the package. Angelique, fabulous. So what we'll do, if you don't mind, Angelique, is we'll hold the monthly cards for you until your next package. And then I'll just set them on the back counter here since you're not in a rush to get them, if that's okay. I don't mind setting them back here for you until your next package. That'll save you some shipping. So we'll just make sure we add it to your list. And that would be true for anybody that already got a package and maybe you didn't sign up for the monthly class. You can always let me know you'd like it, and I can just set it on the back counter for you so that you can save a little shipping. Thank you, everybody, for the well wishes. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend. Do something fun. Make something pretty. or do whatever makes you happy for at least a moment in time over the weekend. That's what I always want to challenge you guys to do. So, all right. I hear Tyler is buttoning things up in the garage. That's amazing. It's dark now. It totally is dark. It's sad because the days are already turning around on us. I think that it used to be light till about 9:20, and now it's 9 o'clock and it's dark outside. So it's sad face, but it's okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to be coming back with the Wounded Warrior card benefit cards. I'm beyond ecstatic to show you these cards. I was able to secure product out of the new holiday mini catalog, and we will be using new designer series paper that nobody really has seen yet. I have 4 new ribbons, and I have 3 sets of gems from the new catalog. I was able to work with Stampin' Up! Because of the Statement of the Heart recipient. I'm the winner or award recipient, and I signed a non-disclosure, and they sent me product, and that is what we're going to be working with to create this weekend. And I'll be able to come back and show you hot off the press Wounded Warrior card benefit cards. And I think you're going to be delighted because the paper that we chose for them is so stunning in the regals. Very great for the fall holiday season that's coming up. So excited. So fun stuff. And anybody who is going to be wanting to help with the Wounded Warrior card benefit, I will be putting together, anybody who wants to donate product, we'll be putting together our shopping list for people who would like to donate any cardstock, like white or any of the colors that coordinate, or any of the annual catalog or online exclusive stuff that we end up using that isn't new. We are going to be looking and asking anybody who wants to donate it, they can donate it, so that we're trying to make 100% donation for all of the money that is brought in. instead of taking out money for supplies, we're trying to see how much of it we can have donated, so we can say the whole $40 donation is all being donated. So that's what our goal is. So fun stuff. So be on the lookout for that too. If you are interested in wanting to donate or help with anything like that, I've started a list of people who want to help, and you can always message me privately and let me know that. So, all right, you guys, that's enough jibber jabber from me. I need to drink some water and eat something. Otherwise, I'm going to pass out here. So, and I don't want to do that. All right, you guys, lots of sunshine, love, and big hugs to you. We will catch you the next time. Enjoy your weekends. Bye, everybody.